considering like we said, like an theory of time, where we have linear time. Yes, that would be in the past.
La 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 la
I
la
don't know
la.
that song.
Well,
What song
well,
is that?
if you look any YouTube short or what's the other one? Instagram. Do you know what is Instagram?
I do.
What is it?
Social media platform where people post pictures and
Right. No, but
short videos.
it's Portuguese for Instagram. So in
Mm-hmm.
Portuguese, the final M in a word, you turn it into a nasal N. So it's Instagram.
Oh, okay.
Instagram.
Cool.
Yeah. So it's you you can write, you can read Portuguese and it would you could understand it because it's very similar to Spanish and English.
Mm-hmm.
But if you hear it,
Yeah.
you would not be able to recognize it. It's so weird. The rules of pronunciation in Portuguese are very strange. I wish we had
Okay.
someone we could talk to in Portuguese. Como vai?
Go to like a Portuguese language server and then invite some of the people here. Yeah.
Oh, I did not think about that.
Oh, I see. I see.
Oh my God, Elon Musk.
What did
Let
he do? What did he do?
He has a meme. Let that sink in the White House, in the Oval Office. Oh my God. Let
That's kind
that.
of
But
funny.
he's already been in the Oval Office, and he ran away. He betrayed Trump once.
Hmm. Yeah, he liked DeSantis
He
for
like
some reason.
Yeah, I like DeSantis too, but DeSantis appeared to be a nothing burger. Very quickly, we realized that
Mm.
he's a buffoon. There's an image Trump talking to Dana White, and Elon Musk. Oh my God, Dana White. You know
Yeah,
Dana
quite.
White.
Yeah, no, Dana White from the UFC. Yeah,
Hmm.
Conor McGregor, I think, was thinking of running for like the president of Ireland.
That's good. So
Imagine,
so
imagine,
Dana.
like,
So in the beginning, Dana White didn't have a venue where to showcase the UFC because it was a new sport and looked very dangerous, very brutal. So he came to Trump and he asked Trump to host, in one of his casino hotels, whatever. So so Trump helped him. That's what I
okay, I
understood.
didn't
Like,
know that. That's interesting. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, these people, I mean, they have such strange life stories. It's like, so Trump basically built Dana White from scratch. Basically, he built or
I
helped.
don't know. Wasn't the UFC big before Dana? Did who created the? Did Dana create
I
the
don't think.
UFC?
I think he purchased it, but I think it was a nothing burger. It wasn't the multi-billion-dollar thing that it is now.
No, sure.
I think it was probably losing money or stuff. I don't know. I don't know how he got it. Oh my god,
He
it's
took
really.
over in 2001. Okay, it started in the 1990s. Okay, interesting.
Oh my god, the Kennedy guy that helped Trump. He's chiseled. Like he's like 60, but
RFK Jr. does steroids. Yeah,
oh, he does steroids.
yeah, he must. Yeah,
How do you what?
he's
How do you?
huge.
I don't know that he does. Probably doesn't. Like he talks against like big pharma.
Talking against big pharma grows your muscles. Like what?
No, I mean, no, I think he's against. Anyway, let's talk about entanglement. So you've heard of entanglement, right? You've heard of quantum
Yeah,
entanglement.
you told me about it. Yeah, you told me about it.
But you wouldn't think that entanglement, you wouldn't think that after me researching entanglement for 6 months, that I would come back and say, it's the emperor's new clothes.
Um, I don't know. I mean, lots of people are skeptical of things in physics, right?
But I'm not. See, I'm not. I'm not. I'm completely on board with everything in physics. I don't deny anything in physics. But apparently, I don't see how I don't see how I would need to believe in entanglement in order to believe anything else in physics. There's no there's no dependence. Like entanglement and superposition are two completely nonsensical ideas that you could be a perfectly good physicist and just not believe them. Just know that it's nonsense and that it's weird that a lot of people that you appreciate as very smart, they believe in superposition and entanglement, but these ideas are just violations of logic, of what we consider logic. Right? In logic, we say a thing is itself and it's not something else. The thing is a thing. In quantum mechanics and superposition, it's not. The thing is, it's not so clear. It's fuzzy. They claim a thing is fuzzy. It's in reality, it's fuzzy. It's a wave function. It's. I agree that it's a wave. It's not a wave function. A thing is not a wave function. Tiny particles are, when you come real close, they are waves. Yes, the universe is made out of ether, some fluid that everything flows in, everything vibrates in this fluid, and that's fine. We are vibrations in this fluid, that's fine. But there's no, but to tell me that a particle is a wave function and there is a wave function to the universe has a wave function. No, it doesn't. Tiny particles are waves, and that's the beginning, the middle, and the end of it. Nothing else is a wave.
Cool.
That's superposition. Entanglement is the idea that two particles can be entangled. You can entangle them somehow. You can create them from one parent particle, which makes them entangled. And then you separate them by miles or light years. And the claim of entanglement is that if you conduct a measurement on one of them, it influences the measurement on the other one instantaneously. Does that make any sense to you?
What do you mean? Like, I mean, if that's what happens, then that's what happens. I don't know if that is what happens, but like I guess it would make sense if that's how it works. Yeah.
Okay, but explain to me how that would work. I mean, everything
I don't know how
else,
it would work. That's why you have theoretical physics. Right? That's the point
right?
of
But in
theoretical physics.
theoretical,
Theorize things.
right? But in theoretical physics, everything makes sense. Everything except for very few ideas that don't make sense. 99.99999% of physics makes perfect sense. Quantum mechanics, it's mechanical. Things bump against each other. The only thing things can interact with each other, the only way things can influence each other in quantum mechanics is by mechanical interaction. It's called locality. Things must be local. The only influence two particles can have on each other is by being local to each other, meaning they must bump against each other directly. Like if when two electrons repel each other, that's because they exchanged a particle called a photon, which is basically a light wave or a radio wave. It's light. They exchange. Wait, he left. Oh,
Maybe, I don't think he is. What?
he
Whatever,
left.
you scoundrel.
He left mid
Oh
sentence.
no. Must be his internet.
Yeah, his internet is destabilized. Okay, so I'm going
Okay.
to sing a song, and you have to guess the name of the song. Ready? One, two, one, two, three, four. Da na 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 na. Da na 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 na.
I have no idea what that song is.
Da na 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 na.
I don't know.
You have to guess it. You don't. There's no alternative. There's no alternative. In every universe, you must to guess it. I tell to you.
Is it the Spider-Man theme song?
It's nothing to do with this Spider-Man theme song. Nothing. Nothing to
Is
do with
it the
that.
new Veggie Tales theme song?
Ah, okay, let me try. Oh my god, let me try and find it. What just happened?
Nothing, I'm peeing.
Oh my god.
Well,
Mm,
yeah, I'm not actually, but you know.
mm. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Mhm. La 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 la. La 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 la. General VC. Mhm. La 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 la. He'd not help. Wait, your color became dark purple. It's difficult to read your name now.
What? I'm purple? That's weird.
Yeah.
I'm on my phone. I I don't even see it anymore because there's only two of us, so every time I tap on the screen it says my name and it covers your name with the like buttons.
I can't understand what you're saying.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I don't know why. I'm on my headset, so I can't fix it.
Anyway, so about quantum entanglement being utter nonsense. Like the last thing I expected for quantum entanglement to be is the same as veganism. It's just it's unscientific. It's literally unscientific. I mean, quantum mechanics. I mean, quantum entanglement is literally unscientific. It doesn't abide by the rules I defined for what science is.
Whoa.
So there you go. Let me ask. Do you want to go to a politics server and debate people about entanglement?
Yes.
Let's create a room called entanglement is utter nonsense. Entanglement is the emperor's new clothes or something. Let's find la la la. But you have to first guess the name of the song. I cannot just let you go. La
I
la la
already
la.
guessed it was Spider-Man.
You have to search it. You have to search your feelings, Luke. You know it to be true.
I can't
Uh,
do that. I threw up.
you threw up.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Join to create voice. How do you join to? I forgot already how you.
You literally just click on it and then it will say like set name. You type set name.
Uh, it doesn't. Maybe they took away my rights to create a room.
Maybe I can do it. Oh,
No, look at my stream. Here's my stream. La 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 la.
no, I can't look at it. I'm like, I have too much vertigo and I have to answer. That's what
Oh,
I'm
I'm
doing.
sorry. I'm sorry, Amber. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Amber,
What was
how?
I supposed to get for you?
What's the name of the room that I wanted to create?
Oh, sorry, I forgot. I totally forgot. I thought I was looking something up for you. What?
You were looking for your ulterior self?
I thought I was looking something up for you.
No, I wanted you to look at my stream. Look at my stream.
Dude, I can't. Like, I'm only on my phone.
Hmm. La la la. Join to create.
And they're gonna be home soon, so
Oh,
like also I can't fuck around for too long.
let me create.
That's why I said you need to be like awake during a reasonable time.
I mean, slowly we're getting there. You're noticing that slowly my schedule is becoming more normal.
I don't get why you don't just
I
just follow my
tried.
instructions.
That was yesterday. I didn't sleep. I skipped one night.
No, you didn't follow my instructions at all, and I also didn't give you instructions, so that's how I know you need to follow them because I didn't give them out.
But you
You
you're
didn't
not
wait
even
for them.
but you're not even guessing the
Oh, I
song.
wanted to do the Mr. Slave sleep study. I guessed the song was Spider-Man. I can't guess a song I've never heard. That's like tell me a color you've never seen. Jesus. This feels like some sort of riddle so I can get into like a cave.
Plato's Cave. Join to create. What do you join?
Well,
Confirm. No, I don't want to confirm. Confirm or deny. I don't confirm. Wait, do you right
you're so
click on
fast.
join? Mark is red. Remove. No. Join to create. What do you mean join? What do you join? What does that even mean? What do you mean join? I don't understand. Create invite. How do you create a room? How do you create a channel?
You squat really low and push below your mic.
Hmm. Uh, can I also have this create join to create voice on my server?
Carbs.
What? Harbs? What is a harb?
I just said carbs, so you perhaps.
Carbs?
Sorry, I'm a dickhead.
You're an armadillo? Voice chat.
Ask.
Bala 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 bee. Do you know the song? Bala 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 bee. Ba 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 da bum. Bum ba ba da bum. Bee ba 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 da bum. Ba ba da bum.
Yeah.
Bee. I'm a scat. What is a scat man? I'm a scat.
It's
What's a scat man?
like some dude who's just like screaming in the street because he's high.
I'm a scat man. What's a scat man? What does that mean? Like scat is a type of porn. I know that. Did you know
Dude, I can read you a quick text from my husband because I think it's really funny.
what? What happened?
I think it's really funny. Can I read you a text from my husband?
You got a text from your husband? Oh, did you tell your husband
Yeah.
about nevertheless?
Dude, no, but I'm gonna tell them both tonight, honestly. I think I should tell him and his Israeli friend because they'll think it's really funny because they get Chinese customers.
Oh
But
my god.
anyway,
Chinese Chinese customers are the best. Oh
yeah,
my
they actually really are. They
oh
actually
my.
really are. But
Nevertheless.
he said, "Do we have a blender?" Actually, he said, "I'll read it to you verbatim." He said, "Do we have blender?" I said no. He said, "I'm okay." And he said in two separate texts, "I'm okay." I'm glad. So I'm just gonna send a smiley face back because I'm glad that you're okay. You
Brandel.
know, good. That's
Brandon.
awesome.
Brandel. It's so funny that
Yeah, let's go, Brent.
they all mix up the same pronunciations. They all cannot pronounce an L. They can't say L. Instead of blender, they would all say blender. They would all mispronounce it. But all like, why do they all mispronounce it the same? It's like everybody picks a random number, but they all pick the same random number. How do you do that?
OCD.
Anyway, so the song goes like this: I'm scat man, dee da 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 dum, la 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 la, lee la 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 la. I'm a scat man, lee la 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 la. Wait, am I sharing my screen? Am I sharing my screen? Share your screen. Please share your screen. Para 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 bee ba ba para bum. In the Beningin. In the
That's hilarious.
Beningin. In the in the Beningin. Okay, okay, okay. In the Beningin, in the Beningin, in in the Beningin, yeah, yeah, yeah. In the Beningin, but you know it's fake. Did you know that it's fake? It's not what he said. He didn't say
Are you
in.
serious?
Yeah, it's lip.
What are you trying to say?
It's. He said he couldn't pronounce a number, a very big number, like with billions and millions and hundreds of thousands. He couldn't figure out how to pronounce the number, which is it's basically fine. He couldn't, like, if it's millions and billions, he just couldn't figure it out. You know. Plus,
So he was trying to pronounce a number. He wasn't trying to say in the beginning.
no, there was no in the beginning. That never happened. That's fake.
That's literally the funniest,
I
stupidest
know,
thing
but
I've
it's
ever heard.
fake. It's fake. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's fake. Somebody faked it.
No, I'm really glad. I can't wait. I do you have no idea how glad I am? I'm getting ready to crush someone. I want to crush someone's dreams with this.
Because they believe in the Beningin actually happened.
Yeah, I want to be like, hey, you want to see something? And I'll bring this up next time, and they'll be like, how'd you even know that? And I'll be like, Jews, and I'll just like walk away. I'll be like, Jews, bye.
Oh my god. Okay, join to
They
create.
can't
What do you mean
refute
join
it,
to? I
and
don't
they
get.
fucking know.
I'm trying to join to create. Nothing is
You
happening.
just, it's actually very easy. Oh, I could do it for you, but I'm also doing my laundry
Wait.
and my husband's
Join to
stuff.
create voice. I don't think it's working. Let me see. Please understand that we are providing this function, so I don't think it's working.
It's not working.
I think it's not working.
Oh no.
Uh, oh, I think it's only for five politics leader. It says here, hi, we have a new create VC feature that we have implemented for at V pipe politics leader and above role users only. Oh. So I can't I'm not cool enough for these guys. Music, chill.
So why can I do it, but you can't do it? I don't have any type of special power. It's like kind of dingus. Says
Dingus.
dingus.
Okay, let me try and figure this out. Maybe. Ba 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 beam bam bam ba bum bam bam ba bum beam bam bam ba bum.
No, if it's like that, then it just means that you have to be in the servers for longer. You have to be actively in the server
Wait,
to be like.
I actually recently
Like you
got.
literally have to put in time, and then once you put in enough time, you'll earn the right fucking
No, but I
attitude.
recently got a message from them that they actually elevated my roles, that I became someone very special to them.
Here,
Bala 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 beam bam bam bala bum. Chill
I'm
chats.
gonna smack your asshole. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Join to create guest rooms. Billy 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 balam bum. Bum bum balam bum. Billy 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 balam bum. Bum bum balam bum. Billy 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 balam bum. Come on. Come on. Okay, let's just join somebody's room that's close enough, maybe, I guess. Mm, Polytheist Hangout. Farm Valley. Dance Party. Trump supporters. The 2024 election. Dot. There's a room that's named period. That's just the name of the room, period. Trump victory.
Whoa.
Trump haters, veganism, bring Bible, Canadistan, conspiracy theorist, the bad place, those who know, God's drunkest, will Trump make, Shakespeare, health, banana, Elon, bala 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 balim, bum bum bum, election aftermath. Somebody's whose name is GM over R squared. G equals GM over R squared. That's genius.
Genesis.
What is a denizen? Evil domain.
I never heard of that. Again, that sounds like a word that's like made up but is real. If you know what I mean.
Okay, there's a room named square, triangle, circle, but three dimensions. That's like a how did some that's genius. That is genius. There's a guy named ZR0, but the R is reversed. This is, I mean, some people's names are just brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Cult of presidency, transfer Trumps, climate chaos, and that's it. Bala 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 beam bum 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 bum. Why are they blocking anyone with like common people from creating rooms? I don't get it. Why do they care who creates a room?
I don't know, man. Racism.
Let me see. We have okay, some features, ability to define channel user, the rules for the channel. Please understand that we are providing this function so users can self-moderate ways. Server rules apply because of liability associated with non-TOS compliance in channel names. We will use punishment to a greater degree than normally. Oh, that's the reason. It's because the people created rooms and violated TOS that they had probably had to stop it.
Wait, is it because like Trump won the election and like so
Yeah,
many people created ones that
I don't
okay,
know. I don't know.
makes sense. That's hilarious. I love that.
Too many reactions to this message.
Well, it makes sense. I don't really want to have to go through so much BS anyway, considering I have a billion things going on.
Imagine
Like I feel like I
somebody.
have a pie in every
Imagine there's going to be a medical condition that's going to have the acronym BS. What do you have? I have BS.
IBM was
It's
already fucking
it's
IBM was already fucking so good.
IBM was good. Why?
IBM bowel movement. Like IBM was fucking hilarious.
Oh my god.
I just think that's
That is
funny.
genius.
And
That
I do.
is genius. That takes
Yeah, my
genius.
grandma pointed it out to me. I'm like, dude, yeah, it was fine.
Okay, you want to talk about? Oh, Nicole. How do I join the debate? What debate, Nicole? There's no debate. Wait, three. Oh, we missed Nicole. How do I get? There's links.
Oh no,
There's links right there, right above you. Right.
oh
Here
no,
is one link.
Nicole.
This is to the StreamYard. You can join me directly. And this is to the Discord. I'm a scat man. Bee ba 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 da bum. Join the debate. What debate? When I wish we had a debate. I want to have a debate. Bee ba 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 da bum. Nicole, don't go. Where's Nicole? Bee ba 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 da bum. Ba 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 da bum. Bee ba 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 da bum. Bitty 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 ba da bum. Bum ba dum bum. Bitty 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 ba da bum. Bum bum ba dum bum. Bitty 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 ba da bum. Okay, you want to try to create a room? Uh, uh. You want to try?
No, because it will not work.
Wait, try.
So
Maybe
it will be
maybe for
stupid.
you. You know how it goes. Rules for me, but not for thee, or rules for thee, but not for me. So maybe the rules don't apply
Yeah,
to
but
you.
I'm in the middle of putting my laundry away and doing stuff,
But maybe
so I can't.
okay, okay,
I mean,
it's fine.
I'll take a look.
Okay, I'm just gonna
I'll take a look for you.
bala 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 beam bam bam bala bam 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 bala bam beam bam bam bala bam.
I'm pretty sure this is something that like is affecting everyone.
Um. Okay. Billy 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 Billy
It
bala
can't
bum.
just be. Right?
I wish I got a message every time somebody messaged me on YouTube. I don't know how to resolve this issue that I never get notified when somebody. Oh my god! Wow!
Well,
Oh my god! Yeah, she's fine. I think she's fine. She looks okay. Beady beady. Wait, what just happened? Oh, you left. What happened? Husband? Oh,
It worked
Elos.
for me, so
Well, worked for me, but not for Z. Amber and
yeah,
Fries is
you're right.
owner of the room. Bad command, ban user or ID mod. All right, politics bot. Oh, I'm politics bot. Um. Okay. So what's the name of the room? Let me see.
Right now, it's just ask Mr. Slave. I'm pretty sure.
Let's change it to. I'll tell you what to change it to. Uh. What's the
Yeah,
name of the current stream? Quantum
poop
entanglement.
your pants, poop your pants on fire for Jesus Christ. Hi,
Hello.
Hello, I've come to meet Mr. Slave.
Hello. How
hi.
are you?
I
I'm your
think we should
biggest
just
fan.
leave it the way it is. That way, people know like that they're here for Mr. Slave.
Bala bala
Yeah,
bala bim bam
I
bam.
agree.
We can barely hear you. Can
Beep,
you raise your voice?
beep.
Hello.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you
Hello.
for coughing in my ear loudly.
Hey, you said I was too quiet.
Yeah, but I mean, sure. Okay. Nevertheless, what do you want to talk about?
I have many things to ask you, Mr. Slave.
Wait, do you know who I am?
Yeah, of course.
What do you mean, of course?
You're Mr. Slave.
What do you mean I'm Mr. Slave? You what do
You're
you
the
mean?
guy.
What do you I don't know what you're saying. What do you know who I actually Why do you keep coughing so much? Are you like an elderly?
I'm sick. I'm a sick, creaky old man.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So, do you know what is quantum entanglement?
No,
Hmm. Do you want to know what is quantum entanglement?
no.
Hmm. Really?
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay. Why? Why don't you wait? Have you ever heard the term quantum entanglement?
No,
Oh, have you ever heard of quantum anything?
no.
Wait, what? You've never heard the word quantum from anyone?
Listen, Mr. Slave, this is your AMA, not my AMA. All right,
Wait, it's not
buddy?
your AMA?
It's not yours. Or it's not mine. It's
It's
yours.
I'm confused. Okay, so do you want to ask me anything besides coughing in my ear
Yeah,
endlessly? Go.
I'm 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 the one asking questions here, buddy.
Okay, buddy. I'm listening. I'm all one
Yeah.
ear. Go ahead.
Where do you think we'll be in 10 years?
We? I think we're
Yeah,
doomed. Yeah, I think we're
the
doomed.
world.
Yeah, we're doomed.
Why?
Image.
Why are we doomed? It's just the natural order of things. That's like asking
That's
why is 100-year-old person when you ask them where you're going to be in 10 years, the answer is dead, most likely.
that's very very wise of you,
Yeah.
Mr. Slave.
So
So
humanity.
why is your name Mr. Slave?
Oh, it doesn't matter at this point. Honestly, it really doesn't matter.
Retarded answer.
Yeah, it's a very very long story. I have a YouTube
No, what
channel.
you guys did help.
It's because of my health.
Donald Trump is your president.
Yeah, I'm a Trump supporter. I'm a Trump and Musk supporter. So anyway,
Wow.
does anybody want to discuss quantum entanglement? Quantum. So I believe quantum entanglement is like. Do you know what the Emperor's New Clothes is? Wait, everybody's leaving because
Because
everybody's
of
leaving.
what?
It's like everybody's leaving. Jesus. Let's change the room's name to quantum
What do you
entanglement.
want to change it? Post it in the side chat, and I'll just copy it into
Okay,
the command. I'm
there you
rolling
go.
up my socks right now.
Quantum entanglement. Or maybe
These are
quantum
kind of the
entanglement.
ones I wanted to wear, the black knee socks.
You know what? Quantum entanglement
kinda
is BS. Quantum entanglement is BS. Let's see what people say to that.
Perfect.
La 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 la. Bell's theorem is BS. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. La 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 la. Wait, there's 3 people watching me, watching you. La 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 la.
Ooh.
Watching me, watching you. Wait, Sunflower, what do you say? Sunflower.
Perkele,
What?
mene töihin.
What language are you speaking in? I don't recognize it. Sunflower, I want you to recognize the following song. Ready? It goes like this. Da la 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 la. Da la 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 la. Da na 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 na. Da na 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 na. Da na 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 na. Do you recognize it? Or do you not recognize it? Alex. Hello, Alex.
Typically, I notice that women like to hang out in these low concentrated, low volume areas. Is that true?
I don't think so.
She just left, just so you know.
Who's she? La 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 la. La. Amber, are you gonna change the name?
I'm trying. It said it was too long.
Oh, then just cut it short. Like what?
I'm trying. Hold on. Shut up.
I'm sorry. So sorry.
No, shut up. Let me fucking do it.
Then you can just call it quantum entanglement if you want.
Shut up.
Oh.
Shut up. That's too long. That's also too long.
What? Then just
That is too long.
Then just entanglement. Entanglement or entanglement BS? Try entanglement BS. Entanglement
That's also
BS.
too long.
Even that's too long?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Okay, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you then.
Just
Maybe try to create a new room.
no, dude. Just stop talking. If I create a new
Oh.
room, it will just give it the same name.
Bala 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 beam bum bum bana bum. Bum bum bana. Oh yeah, I'm number 3, politics centurion, and I need to be number 5, so I'm 2 levels. Oh, I left a note here. Oh, the note doesn't make any sense. I am open to debate anyone on veganism. Proposition veganism is utter nonsense. I'm a scan me, 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 me. I'm a scared man. Me, 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 me. Na, 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 nee, na, 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 na. This is a bad live stream. Unsubscribed.
Stop being a
Oh,
baby
our
now.
first unsubscribed of the day. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, KK. I'm sorry. I know. It's a terrible live stream. It's a Terrible, terrible live stream. Beady, 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 are you able to change the name, Mrs.?
Yes.
Oh, very nice.
I changed it.
Wow, finally. Finalmente. Finalmente. All right, now we wait.
Why are there so many people in it? It shows me that there are people in here, but on like a connection that doesn't work.
Okay, Lion Abu. Oh, Abu Hassan.
Yeah, that's it.
How
All I
are you, brother Abu Hassan?
do.
Abu
That's it.
Hello, Sansei SMK. Hello,
What's up?
Nicola Spirik by European Empire.
Okay, it's fixed. Discord's just being so like stupid. It's glitchy for me.
Am I
Mr. Slade,
Yes.
why do you think you mop the floor with everyone you debate? Like, are you saying that in a serious manner?
Yeah. Why do I do
When I
it?
debated you like a year ago, I just like rhetorically dominated you. It wasn't even close. You're not too bright.
Okay. About what? I don't remember you.
Yeah, I don't remember the topic.
You don't.
I just know I just wiped the floor with you because you couldn't handle the rhetorical behemoth.
Well, I usually. That's not how. When I say I usually win debates, I don't mean rhetorically. I mean because my positions are usually correct. I'm
Wait,
just.
my position can be false and I can still win a debate.
Then I don't care. Then that's fine. Then I would give
Yes, you
you.
just
I would just give you the debate. I would give you the win and wait for you to become like.
wait.
Mm-hmm.
So then it is based off rhetoric then.
No, I'm not interested in
Yeah.
winning. What do you? I just told you no.
Wait, yeah, you are. Since you're going to be blabbering on about how you mop the floor with people in every debate you have.
Not because not because I'm a good debater. I don't care about debate tact. I don't know logic. I don't know debate tactics. I'm not That's not what I'm talking about. I don't care about that. I'm talking about the actual position. Like I'm just truthful. I'm
Your truth. Wait, so you think like sharing your opinion on what's true or not is going to be winning a debate?
yes.
What are you, stupid? Yeah, that's not how winning a debate works. All right, so maybe like change your thing.
Well, change it to what? What do you want me to say?
You could just say like I usually express my opinion on what's true or not. That's what you could put.
Okay. I mean, sure. But that's not the point. The point is that people usually mm, like I don't like I'm you hear the way I talk, right? I'm very like
Slow.
yeah, I'm very slow. I'm like a dummy dum dum. Like when I talk to people, I don't care about appearances. I don't care if you think I'm a dummy dum dum. And people usually think. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So you're saying you're a dimwit, pretty much.
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm not saying. What I'm saying is that your
Wait, that
reaction. Go ahead.
you go. Now you can go.
So usually people react to me the way you're reacting to me now. So in a very demeaning, disrespectful way. And
Wait, how
that
is this disrespect?
Yeah.
and when they disrespect me, then
Mm.
then they fall into the trap of thinking that I'm actually dumb. And
Because you are.
sure, and then they actually debate me. and then I mop the floor with their faces. Usually, I don't think there's any
Mhm.
exception. What?
Wait, so just how you define these words, all you're saying is that you
Hmm.
just lure people in so you can express what you think is true, not actually winning a debate via rhetorical prowess.
I don't lure anyone into anywhere. I'm just
You
in.
literally just admitted to it.
That was kind of your whole premise.
No,
Yeah, that was like the whole point.
no, no. I, I,
Oh
because
my
You
god.
bait people into talking to you, and then you own them.
no.
Yeah,
Well,
Yeah, no.
no. I'm
that's
always
literally like almost verbatim what you
Yeah,
said.
no.
no, no, no. So I'm always fully honest and fully transparent. So I would never lure anyone into anywhere. So I would never do that. I never fake.
It's just a little.
I never
Okay,
pretend.
so
Mm-hmm.
if you never faked,
Mm-hmm.
why would you lure somebody into something?
I would never do that ever. I would never do that.
That was
That
that
was the
was like
whole.
the whole point.
Then you misunderstood, or maybe I misspoke. Maybe it's my fault. But no.
Maybe maybe
Then
like repeat yourself with different wording.
okay. Then hopefully now I'm clear. Now that you found a contradiction, then I'm telling you that the latter is the correct position. My position on myself is that I'm honest. I'm always honest, always
Are
100%
you going?
honest. Hmm. What?
How do we know you're being honest currently?
Uh, I don't know. I don't know how you would know. I don't know if it's possible
Wait,
to.
wait. So you shouldn't be saying you're going to be showing your position to be true. I'm asking you, how do we know you're being honest?
So,
Yeah.
so you have to tell me that. You have to tell me
No.
Why?
yes.
Wait.
We
Sorry.
have to assume.
You
What are
think
you on
you think
about?
I have the burden of proof?
No,
Exactly.
you have to
Think about
tell
it.
Okay
me.
then.
You have the burden of telling me what is my burden of proof.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah. So pretty much, you were just saying how your position's true. You're saying how you're going to be an honest person 100% of the time. Asking you, go ahead and prove that. Prove you're going to be 100% honest.
And I'm telling you, sure, just tell me how to prove it. Right? You want me to prove
Oh,
something to
that's not
you.
my burden. That's the way. That's not my burden to explain how you like have to prove things. You can do it in any manner you'd like.
Impossible. You can always, right? Let's imagine.
Oh,
Let's show that this is incorrect. So I can debate a person whether 1 equals 1, and they can always say, "Nah, I'm not
Okay.
convinced." Like whatever argument I would give for 1 equals 1, they can always say, "Nah, I'm not convinced." Right? They can always say, "I'm not convinced." It doesn't matter what we debate. They can always say, "I'm not convinced." So you need to tell me.
Wait,
Hmm?
no. So when I say 1 + 1 = 2, and I just tell you it's analytically true, I
Hmm.
don't care if you say I don't like that answer or anything. I'm still proving it to be true, no matter what the response is going to be. It's just like true by definition of what it is. So
Um,
yeah, that's going to be an example of me proving something true, even if you like don't like the response or you don't care or you're not like convinced.
okay, but
Hey,
hello.
what's up?
Look, the question is, what's the purpose of a debate? Like, this
Uh,
go.
sorry, I don't see how that's relevant to the current topic, but since I feel generous, I'll answer it anyway. So
Hmm.
I think I usually only do it to just show my position to be true, or if I just want some like intellectual stimulation.
Hmm.
Probably both of those.
Hmm. But wait, before you
I
answered,
would,
go ahead.
I would say it's to convince the audience that's listening in. That's usually my goal.
Hmm.
Yeah, I suppose it's fine as well.
Hmm. So, but before you answered, you hesitated. You said, "I don't think I need to explain it." Right? You.
Hey, I don't think it's relevant to the current topic at hand.
Oh. Hmm. So I think when you talk to someone, the first thing both sides should do is make sure that that they agree on the reason for why they're talking, and that is
Wait,
right.
wait, that's just not going to be necessary though. Unless you really want to, I guess I'll do it if you really want to do that.
Wait, hold on. So you don't think it's necessary?
Out of every single debate I've ever had, I've never went over, hey, why are we debating?
Okay. And would you like? You don't think you're not curious as to why you are debating? You're not curious.
I already told you why I'm debating. I just don't care why you're debating.
Wait, you don't. Wait, you don't care about the person you're talking to?
Did you not hear what I said? I just said I don't care why you're debating.
Wait, why are you being disrespectful? Why are you saying did you not hear?
Wait, sorry. What do you think disrespect means?
Like when you tell someone, did you not hear? I mean, that's not nice to say.
Wait, what?
That's not a nice thing to say.
You're trying to pivot away from shit. Please remain focused. The guy's asking you something very specific.
I'm
Yeah, so
not.
I'm not going to see this as disrespect. So, like, if I walk up to you and I tell you, my favorite flavor of cake is red velvet, and I say I don't really care, that's not disrespect. It's not going to be relevant to my interests.
But that's not a nice thing to say either way. That's all I'm saying.
How isn't it going to be?
What?
Yeah, how's that going to be disrespectful in any sort of manner?
It's not nice. It's not nice to say to someone, "I don't care." Like,
That's just begging the question. I'm asking you, why isn't it nice?
I don't have an answer to that.
All right, well, we can just like dismiss this proposition then. Back to the real topic. So you still have to prove that you're going to be 100% honest.
Wait, no. I think it's critical. So we really need to understand. I think my position is that it's critical to understand why we're talking. Like, what's the purpose of talking?
Yeah, so why is that going to be relevant to go over?
Well, I'm curious why you're talking to me right now. What's your motivation to talk to me?
Wait, your curiosity is going to be any sort of justification. So I can say, like, mid debate, what's your favorite flavor of ice cream? Because I'm curious. It's still going to be like going off topic.
But who says there is a topic?
Good one, good one. Oh my God.
What?
Usually there's a topic of discussion because if not, you remain unfocused, and if you remain unfocused, that means you're going wild places.
Exactly. This
But-
guy's still dodging my question. Got to
Yeah,
prove.
yeah, dude. Are your heels okay? Because you're fucking like dodging like crazy.
I don't even know what you're talking about. Like,
You're in
who?
that Mike Tyson sub fight, and you're dodging like nobody's business right now.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You see, now he's going to be acting clueless because he doesn't want to answer the question. Listen here. How about you just admit you can't prove it so everyone's being intellectually honest, and then we can go about our day? We're going to a different topic.
Yeah, it's okay to say, "Hey, okay, we've reached the end of the discussion. I have nothing more to say," and just that's it. You know.
I'm sorry. I'm not following what you guys are talking about.
Wait, so what are you confused about currently? What about are you confused on?
I mean, I think it's important to get a few things out of the way before we have. If you want to have a debate, and before we have a debate, which I don't know if you want to, but if you would like to have a debate,
We've already been having.
Okay,
fine.
if we want to have a debate,
Mm-hmm.
number one, what are we talking about? That's the first thing. What are we talking about? And please be precise.
So,
So we
before,
shouldn't be talking about if he's honest or not. He's going to be 100% honest.
so before,
Yeah, but that's more of a personal thing. I think something more objective that we can measure and stuff would be better.
We can talk. Mr. Slade, what are your opinions?
Is there anything that stunned you in the last few days, or you want to talk about anything? Just pick something.
So 1 second. So you two are like half of the time talking about me when I'm available to be talked to. So why would you do?
No. We're right now. Right now, we're asking you to
Mhm.
pick a topic that is like objective, not about like your personal feelings or opinions. Just something that you think is interesting, so we can actually do something. Because right now we're kind of talking about nothing.
Right. But for me, it's this topic that you consider to be nothing to me, is in the critical path before we can continue.
Wait, so just to be clear, you think it's going to be necessary for us to go over why we're debating to have a debate?
To me,
We're having a debate about having a debate. What the fuck?
Wait, Mr. Slave, so why are we debating before you even addressed? You need to just say why we're debating then. Because if we didn't address that means we weren't debating, but we were debating.
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I don't.
Wait, why'd you bring it up?
What?
If it doesn't matter, why'd you bring it up?
No,
Oh.
I'm saying before we do anything, I want to make sure that everybody is being nice. Like, I don't want to be abused. I try not to abuse anyone, and I like not to
Mr.
be
Slave doesn't want to be abused, lads.
He's getting rhetorically abused currently. That's what's going on.
Oh, is he getting dicked on?
Yeah, it's pretty bad. All right, Mr. Slave,
What point
so-
is he arguing for? Against or for quantum entanglement?
Oh, we're not even talking about that.
We're not even there yet. We're having a debate about the debate itself.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Mr. Slave, he thinks it's necessary to go over why we're debating before we can have a debate. I told him that's like irrelevant. It doesn't matter.
Okay, boys, before we even start thinking about talking about the debate, right, we need to set up the food and the snack station, okay?
Yeah, I agree.
You got to have our priorities.
So
I can't debate on it.
Because one can't think about the principles of thinking about the debate without food.
Yeah.
Well, so to me, look, I already told you.
Wait. If thinking's necessary on food, and I think about the food, is this going to be some sort of like infinite regression? How's that going to go down?
Jesus Christ, man, this is not what I came here for.
All right, go on, Mr. Slave.
No, all I'm saying is that I noticed that in social media, sometimes in life, more in social media, and even more on Discord, people are extremely abusive towards each other.
Oh, wait, what do you think?
Welcome to the internet, brother. I hope you enjoy your stay.
Right. So I'm not interested in that. So
Okay.
Okay.
Let's agree to all be respectful and have this debate then.
Cordial. Yeah, I'll be rhetorically cordial for you.
Why do you think quantum entanglement is bullshit?
The owner of the room left. I don't know if this guy's even interested in it.
Just state your case, and we will state our cases why we believe your case is rubbish.
So actually, I don't think I need to make a case. So if you think quantum,
what do you mean?
Oh my god!
The fuck?
Wait, what's your proposition first?
He's been doing this. He's been doing this all fucking like this discussion.
So
It's 'cause
is
he's a
he just a god tier bait? Is that what?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
He's been fucking with you guys for 40 minutes.
It's funny though.
I mean, he's not been fucking with me for 40 minutes, but
No, the other guy and me.
okay. So are we going to have this debate or not? Because if not, then I'm just going to fuck off.
No, I'm actually I'm
we can debate
interested.
it.
I'm interested in.
Okay, so tell me why you believe quantum entanglement is bullshit.
I honestly don't have an answer. I don't think I can have an answer. Yeah. Like,
okay, so
let me.
So you don't have a point.
Well,
wait.
So let me present you. Let me present you a hypothetical.
Yeah.
In the Emperor's New Clothes. So you believe the Emperor's New Clothes is BS?
What are you even blabbering on about?
He's actually just fucking chatting.
Wait,
nothing.
Mr. Slave, have you been on the Crucible, like the debate platform?
Actually, I mopped the floor with Andrew. What's his name? Yeah, I thoroughly mopped the floor with his face.
Right, Mr.
Wait,
Slave,
so that
Mr.
is
Slave,
you.
Mr. Slave. If we're talking about the quantitative measures, right, of the proponent to entanglement, right, in the space of a debate, right, using the proposition that you put forward, right, what do you think the lenient property is?
The what property?
The lenient property, right, of the proportion, right, towards the exclave.
Towards the what? I don't understand the words you're using.
Get that gunk out of yours. Holy shit.
No, right. So, right, if you were to quantitate, right,
Quantitate?
the methodology,
Mhm.
right, of the proportion
What do you mean?
to the debate, right,
I-
and its underlying easement,
Okay,
okay,
I don't know what you're saying.
and the onomatopoeia of it,
I
what
don't
would
know.
your answer be?
I don't know what you just said. So I don't think you know what you just said. Because onomatopoeia
Mr. Slave,
has nothing to
I'm just
do with what.
Is that
repeating.
you in the chat?
I'm repeating what I hear from you. What I hear, I'm just repeating back to you. That's what you sound like right now.
Well, why don't you
I-
instead of using such a weird way to express yourself, why don't you just ask me questions about
Exactly. That is the exact point I'm trying to get across to you. Instead of chatting fucking shit, how about you just make your case? Right.
Wait, why
Tell
are you,
me
why are you
why.
using,
Tell
wait,
me.
wait,
Tell me
wait, one
why you
second.
think quantum entanglement is rubbish right now in simple English. Do it.
Wait, but why are you using
No,
profanity?
no. Do it.
Why are you using
Do it.
profanities? Why are you being
Do it.
profane?
No,
Do
no, no.
it.
It's because the guy is frustrated. Could you
Do
just
it.
Why
just
would you
answer the
be
fucking question?
Do it.
why would you be frustrated? From
This
what?
No,
guy
the
is such a
guy.
god
No.
tier mate. He's so good at
Okay.
it. Oh
Okay.
my
So.
fucking god, he's so good.
Okay. Look.
good
Okay.
at
It's like
what?
I'm gonna say this very quickly.
Being
It's
retarded.
like there's this very simple equation that we
Mhm,
can use that can like calculate everything.
mhm,
You know,
mhm,
it's
What is that?
it's when you put alpha and omega up to the 7th power,
mhm.
right?
Oh, that's
And
a good
then
one.
and then after that, you know, the devil is yours, but the Lord is ours.
Ooh. Yeah, no, we all know about that one.
I don't
And
know.
then I shot Lucifer in the back streets. Of course, he came in a black hoodie.
Okay.
That's real. That's
Okay.
right.
So, what do you guys?
Mr. Slave,
Yes, sir.
is that you in the chat?
Yes.
Is that actually?
Yes, that's actually me. Yes.
Which
I'm gonna
one's
go
you?
watch
What,
that.
smoking a cigarette?
No, he's the little
No.
cock in the chains.
Yes.
You're the cuck
Wait.
in the balaclava.
I'm the one who mopped the floor with everyone else's faces. Yes.
I'm gonna go
Right,
watch that debate.
wearing a
and I wanna
fucking
know.
mask.
Yes.
Yeah, you really wiped the floor.
Yes.
He had,
Fucking
he had the
coward.
girls chained up though. The girl was holding them though, so he gets hers.
At least the guy had the fucking audacity to bring his face out.
Mhm.
If you're not willing to show your face, why are you even going? Why are you even going on the internet?
He's a slave. That's his whole gimmick.
That's right. He's a little.
There's a
bitch.
guy in this
So-
server who does that frequently. He just falls asleep in chat all the time, and then you just hear him snoring.
This
And then-
guy said like
So weird.
Anyway, so what are we?
I wish I could be so
are we-
sleepy.
Are we going to talk about quantum entanglement?
We're
No,
waiting
apparently
about
not.
doing that, but you know, we need to get to that point. It's a
Yeah.
bit like that funny scene in Sunny in Philadelphia where it's like I made the drive and we were about to have a meeting. Well, this is a meeting about having a meeting. Yeah, but that's not the point.
Mm-hmm. So
No, it's
Okay,
just
Mr.
Sisyphus, and we're
So
just
pre-
slowly rolling a boulder up a fucking
Yeah.
a hill that we'll never get to the top of.
anyway,
Preliminary
so
question.
so-
Preliminary question. Highest
Yes.
level of math you've taken.
Okay,
Highest
there's
level
no
of math.
preliminary questions. Can we stop with the fucking preliminary shit?
Preliminary question.
Anyway,
Preliminary question.
No,
Come on.
no. Just get the
anyone
fucking point.
anyone who thinks quantum entanglement is not BS, what's your evidence for quantum?
No. You have the burden, brother. You have to make the point. The burden
How?
of proof is on you. You're making
You have
the
to make
statement.
you have to make the declarative
You're
statement.
the one making the statement. You have to back it up.
Okay.
Yeah, I can do this because I'm a little bit of a nerd, but
Mhm.
you know, we're waiting on you to make your statement like that we can talk to you.
Okay, look. So I've looked into quantum entanglement for, a while, first like a couple of months. And I still don't understand what it is. I honestly
You don't understand.
yeah, after
Right.
months of research,
There we
you don't
go.
understand.
Mhm.
How low IQ are you?
So
You
so
can't
what you've
really
done
think.
here is you've
Mhm.
said it's bullshit, but you just don't understand it.
Correct.
That's the end of the debate, boys. Debate's over. Thank you for
GG.
coming. We've come
Okay.
to the conclusion he doesn't understand quantum entanglement.
Yes.
Hey,
Do you
Mr.
understand
hey,
it?
We
Mr.
went through
Mr.
all of that
Slave,
fucking headache.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Slave.
Yes, sir.
What's a quantum state?
What's a quantum state?
Yes, what's a quantum state?
It's a
But you've
state.
not done 4 months of research.
Great. It's
So
a
you've done
state.
zero.
We've established it's a state. We've established it's a state. What
There's
is
just like crickets in his brain right now.
Yeah,
There's nothing going on.
he's just lied because he's clearly not done the very fundamental, basic research into it.
Well, it's all.
Hey,
there-
it's okay. It's okay not to know. You know, it's okay not to know. It's okay to be an idiot. It's fine.
Why is he talking about it then?
I really. I
No,
I
just
do want
say,
to
hey,
hear
I'm just
Brian
interested in a
struggle
topic. I want to
through it,
talk
you know?
about it. You know, it's like you could have just said that, and we would have been like an hour ahead of the.
I actually
I do
published.
kind of want to hear him struggle through it a little bit.
I actually
Mr.
published
Slade, what propositions do you uphold to be the true?
just before that. I
That's
actually
big words, boys. That's big words.
Is that too big for you, Mr. Slade?
well. Let me just say something. So I actually published multiple papers on the topic.
No, you didn't. Show me
Yeah.
one of them,
This
please.
guy, this
show me
guy
one
is
of 'em.
honestly a fucking legend. I love this guy. He's great.
Show me one paper, please.
He's just here to
Oh my
cause
God.
fucking problems. He wants problems always.
It's real.
So
I want problems always.
So quantum entanglement is very interesting to me because it's like, you know, this very weird action that occurs.
Well, it just seems it seems so unrealistic, doesn't
Well,
it?
it seems unrealistic, but also it has very specific rules that make it very interesting. So, for example, you know, even though, you know, like the atoms themselves or could be aware of each other, the problem is that it's so easy to break the entanglement that even just observation breaks the entanglement. It's really weird.
Well, I think a lot of people I think the biggest thing in quantum mechanics that people don't understand is it's what observation means, right?
Well,
Because in order to observe something, you know, you have to interact with it, and that interaction is going to change its state, right?
okay.
It's like
That-
plugging in your phone to see what time it is. The act of plugging in your phone has added or taken away energy from the system, and thus the system
Yep.
has changed.
So I
Yep, and
placed.
that's what I mean. It's like it's a very weird thing, and this is where, you know, like that entanglement starts becoming weird. Then you have FTL, which is something that I fucking like despise because I usually talk about rocketry because I worked on some of them systems.
Yeah,
for
then
jet rocket
general relativity is just such
Yeah.
an easier system of mathematics than
Yeah, it's just that when you look at that, then if that happens to occur where, you know, you somehow not interacting with it, but you can still extract the data from it, that means technically you
well,
can
you're
do,
breaking the laws of physics.
yeah, you're breaking causality, and if you do, then, you know, the whole system of like physics starts falling apart.
How,
And that's
how
why-
is GR more simple than quantum mechanics? I don't agree with that. In
Really?
terms of the mathematics, I don't agree with that.
You don't?
Well,
No, you can get into quantum mechanics and starting to understand the mathematics of quantum mechanics with PDEs, right? But you can't start to get into the understanding of general relativity with PDEs. You need tensor calculus. You need like it's not analytic. I think differential geometry.
But from an understanding point of view, right? You can debate about the mathematics of it, but when I say from the, you know,
Well, that's fair. I guess
the
it's more
fundamental
intuitive.
understanding,
Yeah.
like
It's more
you know,
intuitive.
to a
I think so.
layman, general relativity is a much easier, you know, thing to process.
Anyway.
Wait,
so-
why is quantum entanglement such like a debatable topic? I just see this like happening in the universe. Doesn't seem
Well,
too
we're
crazy.
not debating at the moment. We're just
Yeah, I know that, but
nerds yapping.
It doesn't seem like too
people.
wild.
It's because quantum is hard, and people want to pretend that it doesn't exist because it's hard.
So is quantum entanglement like? What's the probability of it just being true?
What's the
What does that
probability
mean,
of it?
probability? It is true. There's no probability about it. It happened.
yeah.
Well, I think all truths are going to be like, you know, we're going to have some sort of like probability of it. I don't think we have like 100% certainty in knowledge.
Okay, either a thing like in physics, either a thing is happening or is not. Like either like objects attract each other or they don't.
Anyway,
So-
so I posted basically 2 papers and a
Posted
Google collab in the side chat.
Yeah, Mr. Slave, you're no longer a part of
Google
this
Colab.
conversation. I'll be honest with
Why
you.
the fuck are you using Google Colab? Gross. Just send the Jupyter Notebook file. God damn.
Yeah, we've kind of, Mr. Slave, we've hijacked your channel, and we're now just talking amongst ourselves. So I don't know if you want to go make
I
like, a
never
cup of tea
want
or
to
something.
I
Anyway,
never want to
so-
use fucking Colab ever again.
Anyway, so So if anyone has any evidence that quantum entanglement is anything real, if you have any evidence for quantum entanglement, I'm listening.
Let's send him the maths and let him deal with
still
that.
know what a quantum state is, bud?
Do I?
I feel like it is a trick question because there's no way he's gonna know that.
I mean, he's claiming like I really want to hear him struggle through it. Just like to give him like 15 seconds.
It's not an easy even if you know what it is, it's not an easy concept to get your head around.
Anyway, so
it
I'll
has a
ask
very
my
easy
question
mathematical
again. So if
description.
anyone has any evidence for quantum entanglement, I'm listening.
Okay. So to answer the question that he won't, right? A quantum state, right, is a collection of quantum numbers that tells you certain information about a quantum system, right? So like you have your angular momentum,
Yeah, I don't
your
care.
directions of
I
angular
asked the
momentum.
question: if you have any evidence for quantum
I'm sorry,
entanglement,
bud.
I'm listening.
You can't
So,
start to
okay,
discuss
so-
like quantum mechanics
That's not a
without
question, by the
quantum
Anyway,
way.
so
states,
no one
bud.
has
You know
evidence
what
for
the question
quantum
is?
entanglement. None
He's
of
quantum
you.
literally explaining
entanglement-
the evidence.
No, he's not.
Literally
Quantum
explaining
No,
it
he's
to you.
literally not.
Quantum
What's your evidence?
entanglement
No, I don't.
depends
Yeah.
on a knowledge of quantum states.
What's your
If you don't know
evidence?
what quantum
What's your
states are, you
evidence?
don't know
What's your
quantum entanglement.
evidence for
You can't
quantum
say that.
entanglement? What's your evidence for quantum entanglement?
You don't even have the prerequisite
What's
knowledge
your
to start
evidence for
discussing this
answer the
topic.
question? Okay,
Okay.
I don't need to
you're
start
not
debating
answering the
this with you.
question. So your face is doing a very good job mopping my floor. What's your evidence for
hold on.
quantum
Let me-
entanglement?
Ooh.
What's
Hold on,
your
let me-
evidence
Just
for
working
quantum
dog
entanglement? Does anyone have any evidence for quantum entanglement?
Yeah, I'm getting it, brother. Get it.
I have it. Yeah, I have the evidence.
Hold up, I'm getting it up now.
Mm-hmm,
Getting it up now.
mm-hmm.
Cool.
Mm.
One second.
Mm-hmm.
One second. There you go. That's the evidence.
So,
Mm-hmm. What's your evidence? Answer the question. We're having a debate.
There's the evidence. It's
Okay,
inside chat.
Okay,
There's the
you're
evidence.
refusing to answer the question. So your
No, I
floor
just
is
answered it by sending you the evidence
your
inside chat.
your face is doing a great job when I'm mopping the floor with your face.
Mr. Slave,
What's your
that
evidence?
wasn't a question, by the way.
What's your evidence for quantum entanglement?
I sent it. If you don't
what's
want
your
to accept my evidence,
State your
then
evidence. What's your evidence for quantum entanglement? State it.
the
What's your
mathematical formula I
State
just
what
sent
is
you.
the evidence? What is the evidence?
The
What is your
mathematical formula I just sent you.
What's your evidence for quantum entanglement?
The mathematical
this guy-
formula I just sent you. Am I going to repeat myself all day?
Mr. Slave's the guy whining about not being cordial, by the way.
What's your
He's
evidence?
yelling.
Yeah, I'm yelling. And I'm
Mr. Slave, I'm angry.
Look, I told you.
Misa
You
Misa don't know.
Yeah, when you
quantum states.
disrespect
Misa
me and
believes
then I
quantum
mop the
entanglement
floor with
is
your
not real.
face, I'll tell you I'm doing a very good job mopping my floor with your face.
Okay,
So, yeah,
that's
zero-
why all three of us here are collectively giggling amongst ourselves
That's
because you're such a
fine.
fucking idiot.
That's fine.
We're
That's
laughing
fine.
at you, buddy.
Yeah, but you're not presenting
Why are there no?
evidence.
Where are the mathematical formulas? By
We've
the way,
presented
in your,
evidence.
In your
You did
papers?
not. You
refuse
did
to
no
accept
such
evidence.
thing.
You've posted 2 papers here. Where is your differential equations? I don't see any differential equations in here.
Oh,
I
do you
don't
even
see
know
any
what a
quantum
differential
numbers.
equation is?
I don't see any quantum numbers in here. This is not quantum mechanics. This is bullshit you made up.
It's just filthy fucking general relativity and simple fucking 2 + 2.
This isn't general relativity. There's no math. It's just
There's no maths at
Python
all.
code. There's not even a numerical approximation of a derivative. There's nothing here.
Mr. Slave, you're such like a dimwit.
Yeah, but you're
No,
not
no,
presenting.
he's just created a
but
new
you're
form
not,
of mathematics.
You're not presenting any evidence for quantum entanglement, meaning I'm
Okay,
mopping the floor with your
Slave,
faces.
Mr. Slave, Mr.
Yes,
Slave, can
yes,
you just look at
yes,
the picture I
Mr.
sent you?
Mop. Yeah, how are you, Mr. Mop?
Look at the photo that I sent inside
I
chat.
looked at
Can you
the
look at it
photo.
for
I
me?
looked at it. That's not evidence for
Okay.
quantum
I do-
entanglement. What's your evidence for quantum
What is it then?
entanglement?
What is it
I
then?
do think
I
it's
don't
funny.
care.
I do think
It's
it's
not-
funny that he-
You're
that he
not.
calls
Look,
our
you're
faces
not
mobs. That is
presenting
pretty- that is
evidence
a
for
pretty good
quantum
guess.
entanglement. Hence, your face is being used to mop my floor.
I can't tell if this
Mr.
guy's
Slave, can you
serious or
find
not.
evidence?
I don't think that
Is he
logically
being
follows. I don't
serious
think
or is
that
he just
logically
taking the
follows.
piss?
What
What's
universe
your
of discourse
evidence?
are you
What's your
operating within,
evidence for
Mr. Slave?
quantum entanglement? It's
What's
such
the
a simple
universe of
question.
discourse you're currently
Such a
functioning
simple
in, Mr. Slave,
question.
Wait,
that you
Such
can
a
come to the
simple
conclusion
question.
that my face is on
Yeah,
your floor.
define. Mr. Slave, define evidence. Go ahead.
I'm not gonna define.
Are you-
We don't have a we have a
You know what the
disagreement.
word evidence is.
So you don't know what the word
Wait, define
evidence
evidence,
means?
I
You
don't-
want
I
me
don't
to
need
explain
cri-
to you
I
the
don't
word
need-
evidence?
I don't
Evidence,
need
God.
criteria for things. To
Yeah,
be
please,
true.
Define
Mr. Slave,
evidence, God.
I could
please
just,
explain what
I could
evidence
just
is
say
to
your
us,
face is on the
because
floor.
we clearly don't understand.
Fine.
So
Look, if
please
you,
explain it to us.
you explain it, and I'll tell you
Wait,
if
so you
I.
just lacking the ability?
This fucking guy. Explain it to us.
No.
We're obviously
don't.
dumb. So
I'm
please
not.
explain.
I'm not
what
saying.
evidence
I'm not
is.
saying
Wait,
you don't. I'm not saying you don't know what evidence is. You
No,
don't.
I'm saying I don't.
Look.
I'm
You
saying
don't.
I don't.
Look.
I've never heard that word
Look.
before.
Look.
Can you explain what it means, please?
Okay. I don't want to waste my time with with all due respect.
Hey,
I'm not here to
Mr.
waste
Mr.
my time.
Shark,
Oh,
what's the
now
what's the
we're
I
Pauli
hear you're not
wasting his
using
exclusion
the word
principle,
time.
evidence in some
Mr.
idiosyncratic
Slave?
Look,
way.
we can debate
What's the
any
Pauli exclusion
evidence.
principle?
Any
What's the
I
Pauli
don't care.
exclusion
Any
principle? Can you
evidence
please
you
tell me?
present to quantum
Can you tell me
entanglement,
what
we can
uncertainty means?
debate. We can debate evidence that you will present, but so far you have not presented any
Do you
evidence.
think?
Can you
Do you think-
demonstrate
do you
more
think-
than using the np.cosine squared function in Python? Where's your diffie cubes? Where do you even know what the Pauli exclusion principle is?
Okay, so you're not presenting any evidence to support your
So the
claim
answer is no.
that
The answer is
Boys,
no.
I think
quantum
we've broken it.
entanglement is other than BS. There is no
I broke
quantum
it. I broke
entanglement.
them with
At
basic
least,
knowledge
at
from
just
least,
300
do
level
a-
physics class.
at
Whoa.
least
We need to
present
do a quick
evidence.
restart on him, boys.
If you would present evidence,
do a
we could
quick
debate
restart.
the evidence.
Define evidence. Go ahead.
All right. So you're not presenting evidence. Now you're claiming to
Oh my
not
God.
understand the word evidence.
Wait, sorry.
What
I
does
don't know
what
what
does
evidence
present
is.
mean? Can you
Okay.
define present
You
to me?
know,
I don't know what
look,
that means.
my floor is crystal crispy clean after
Something
I
tells
mop
me
it
your
with
floor
your
is
face.
fucking filthy. Something tells me your floor is everything but clean.
No,
I don't
it's
think floors
clean.
are crispy, by the way. Wait, so
Yeah.
I know you're not using the word evidence in some idiosyncratic way. Also, I know what evidence is, so go ahead and tell me the definition.
Okay, look.
Yeah.
So far, you're not presenting any evidence.
Oh my God, what is this?
Now you're and now you're pretending not to understand the word evidence.
Wait,
how do I present something that I don't know what it is?
Fine, then you're admitting that you're not presenting any evidence to support your claim that quantum entanglement
yeah,
is
we do
anything
admit that.
else
Do you
but
know what,
BS.
Mr. Slave?
What's your evidence?
You're right. You're right.
What's your evidence?
No, Mr. Slave, you're right.
About
I concede.
what?
You're right.
About
Quantum
what?
mechanics is
So
bullshit.
real.
You're
I didn't
right.
say.
You've
I didn't
seen-
say
you've
that.
convinced me.
I did not say that.
You've
That's so
convinced me.
real.
I did not say
What's
that.
the title of this fucking channel?
No, it's not. Quantum
Quantum
entanglement is
entanglement
not
is
quantum
real.
mechanics. No, I have nothing.
This is
bad.
just some
Oh,
bullshit
okay,
some
sorry.
guy
I'm
made
talking
up
about
one
I
day.
quantum
misspoke. Sorry,
entanglement.
quantum entanglement's bullshit. You convinced me. You've changed my mind. Thank you.
That's right. Quantum mechanics is beeswax made up by
It
some
is,
guy. one
honestly.
day. The
Amber,
the
Amber, are you having?
fucking spin orbit coupling? This shit's some. What do you
Yeah,
mean the
sorry.
electron?
What is a spin, brother? What is a spin?
The fuck's a reference frame? What the hell?
Okay, that's
You
not
guys do
Sully.
know that Hitler made
Fuck
up
you.
quantum entanglement to
Fuck
distract the real cause, right?
This is
Wow,
what
so
What?
What happened?
This is what you did to the room.
Yeah, I mean, I usually
We're
mop the
having
floor with
fun
anyone.
bullying. We're having fun bullying this.
Yeah, they're
retard.
having fun
It's-
being me using their faces to mop my floor. They're having a really good time.
the fuck do you mean?
I feel like
They're
that's all he
electric
knows how to
electron?
say.
Well,
It's just
you're
he
well.
heard someone
Well,
say it and he
you
thought it was really
admitted
cool.
that I won the
Well, I
debate.
think it's-
Define
Yeah, you
debate.
did win the debate. You proved me wrong.
Yes, you admitted it
You
So-
mopped the floor with me, brother.
with
well
your
done.
face. Yes,
I don't know.
Yes, with my
okay.
face.
yes,
You mopped the floor.
yes. You did not
So
present any
over.
evidence that quantum entanglement is anything. Period. No evidence. Period. You did not present any evidence.
Yes. Don't
You
look
even-
inside chat, boys.
you
Don't look
even-
inside
You
chat.
even
Ignore side chat.
how is that's
So,
how is
quantum
that evidence to
mechanics, more
quantum
like,
entanglement?
More like np.cosine squared. Am I right, guy?
How is
You
how
know
is
dumb
what
Python
I
shit.
how
appreciate
is what you
even
presented?
the patience.
How is what you presented evidence that there's quantum entanglement? Anything about quantum entanglement? How?
It's a mathematical equation.
Explain.
you-
Talk. I told you to talk. You have a mouth. Talk.
Because you can't do maths.
Talk.
You can't do maths.
Talk. So you're
Right,
not.
'cause you
talk-
can't
you're
do
not.
maths.
Okay. Look. You're not. You're not.
If you
There's
can't
no
do
math-
maths,
there's
State
no
your
math.
evidence.
Just say that.
Say what is your
Oh, God,
evidence.
and you typed up these things in fucking Google Docs. Oh my god, you could at least try to be professional and use LaTeX at least. Holy fuck. This is the
Well,
ugliest shit
at
I've
least
ever
use
heard.
Word,
such
if
a better
You
anything.
didn't even use the fucking equation editor. Why didn't you use the equation
All
editor?
right, no
Because, like, the
evidence,
ugliest
no
one.
evidence presented, zero
Should have
evidence
made it like Times
presented.
New Roman.
You should have fucking, might as well seal the deal.
Why
Put this shit in
are
fucking
you
sans
guys
serif font.
still
Only fucking-
here? I'm mopping the floor with your
Because we're
faces.
enjoying ourselves.
I mean, you're making fools out of yourselves.
Oh
You're
my
not
God.
presenting
We have
any
we
evidence.
have
Present your
we have- what's the
evidence.
kink?
Quantum entanglement is anything but BS.
what's the kink called where you like the shame kink?
Once you
I have a shame
introduce
kink.
evidence into the discussion, we can discuss the evidence, but you're not even introducing evidence that we can discuss.
You don't even
Brother,
know
brother, brother,
what
calm
constitutes
down.
the
Just
evidence for
present
quantum entanglement.
evidence. Present
don't know
your
what quantum
evidence.
state
Present
is,
your
right? You don't know the
evidence.
fundamentals
You're
of it.
not presenting
Inhale,
evidence. Present
exhale.
your
Dude, you're acting like a
evidence.
rhetorical squirrely. It's like I'm
Present
like
your
rhetorically shoving you in
evidence.
the locker. Embarrassing.
Inhale and exhale. Okay. Just breathe. Just take a chill pill.
Present your evidence that quantum entanglement is anything but BS. So far, you have presented zero evidence into the discussion.
You're getting like tossed around right now. It's like hard to watch.
You're like a plaything.
Okay. So you're not presenting any evidence to the contrary of my
Man,
proposition.
I love being assholes to people.
No. At this point, it's purely ad hominem. We're just making fun of you.
Real.
Well, that is the only strategy you have left once I mop the floor with your faces regarding the actual proposition.
You come up with like better insults. Like I'm already sick of that one. Come up with a different.
How many? Can we do a take a shot every time he says what mop the floor with your face?
Well,
Like 12
present
times,
your
or maybe,
evidence.
like, 12.
Whenever you want to
if we
present
had
your evidence so we can have a discussion about your evidence, that would be nice. For now, you have presented no evidence that there is quantum entanglement. Once you present your evidence, we can have a discussion about your evidence. But for now, zero evidence introduced into the discussion.
General Waddles does tend to have kind of a.
He's
kind of a
so
thing of being a little
passionate
bit
about it.
aggressive.
I'm
I
actually
hate General Waddle.
It's just a little bit aggressive. you know?
boys. Here's a good
stupid.
question. Very relevant. What are we thinking about the McRib?
It's
I
pretty
had
good.
a McRib recently, and I gotta say it was pretty mid.
The chicken Big
It's-
Mac's better.
It's pretty okay. I think
remember
it
having
has
the
too
ones that was really
It's
good.
like, would I rather have that over
has
like
Wait,
too much
normal
Amber,
double
what are you
cheese
saying?
burger?
I can't hear you.
There's too much
I
barbecue
had a
sauce.
mixed with one
to
time. It
tone
was
it.
really, I take my dog out. It's
Okay,
really-
brother.
Oh, you
Why'd you focus on the woman talking?
Yeah,
Out of
you
all the
saw
men
that, right?
talking, you're interested in what the woman's
Amber,
saying.
are
Why
you
is
gonna
that?
take
I'm
your
gonna talk
puppy?
about
You're
it
gonna take the puppy to a walk?
Are you trying to get your dick licked, brother? Because this ain't the way to go about it.
Amber, save
Mr.
me!
Dave doesn't turn around. He's laughing at you. Tell him we're funny.
Oh my god! Oh my
Tell him
god!
the lion doesn't.
Oh
Tell him
my
the small
god!
dog
This is so funny. Oh my! This is great content. This is the best content.
Am I going to be on YouTube?
You
Nobody
are on
watches you on
YouTube.
YouTube. I found this shit.
I am on YouTube. Fuck yes, I'm on YouTube.
Wait, I kinda
boys.
want-
Made it big.
I wanna watch
Oh,
How many
that.
subscribers you got?
202? Oh my god. Dude, no
Oh
one
my god,
you have
I'm
people
famous.
watching.
Fuck. I'm
You have 3
famous.
people watching. That's awesome.
Did he actually link his YouTube?
Yeah. Yeah, look in his bio.
La, la,
Oh, fuck yeah.
la, la.
I wish
wanna
you were
see that.
bigger though, so people can actually see my rhetorical prowess.
Oh, look.
Oh my god, he actually has a fucking YouTube. Holy shit.
Yeah. You got your faces.
Look at this.
used as
Look
my
at the
mom.
chat. This is a bad live stream. Unsubscribe.
Oh, yeah, I know. It's terrible, not to have any evidence for your main contention. It's so terrible, I know. All you have left is just ad hominems. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
No evidence for quantum entanglement. Oh, I'm
No.
so sorry.
No.
So
No.
sorry.
We're just calling you. We're just calling
Yeah.
you a spastic.
Yeah. What's your evidence for quantum entanglement? What's your evidence for quantum entanglement? What is it? Oh, you have none. Oh, I'm so sorry. No evidence for quantum entanglement. I should
Wow,
rename
you
you.
and-
No
quantum
evidence for
entanglement.
Dude, he's
quantum
got-
entanglement.
You and
At
Q-
least
you and
have
QM.
evidence so we can discuss the evidence.
He got
least.
destroyed so badly, he reverted back to like a baby-like state.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's gone back to factory default.
That's all you got.
He's gone back to the
That's all.
BIOS.
No, but no evidence for quantum entanglement.
No
Anything
evidence
but
has been
evidence for
provided.
quantum entanglement.
Define evidence, go ahead.
Oh, so you don't understand the word evidence? Oh,
You're
I
going
do.
in
Wait,
circles
that's all.
here,
That's
Chloe.
all you
You're going
have.
in
That's your
fucking
defense.
circles.
Your defense is that that you don't know the definition of evidence. That's your defense for losing a debate.
All right, boys.
Aw.
All of you
So-
boys here, I'm
so-
hopping out, but it was
so-
very fun
so
getting
you-
on this arsehole
So
with you
you
guys.
don't
So I
have
hope you have a good
evidence for
day.
quantum entanglement
Yeah,
because you don't know the
it's fine.
definition of the word evidence. Oh,
No
Okay.
evidence, please.
Take
I'm
care.
just
Take
a
care.
silly little
take
guy.
care. Take care. All right. Anybody
I'm just a
else wants
silly little guy. I
to?
don't know anything.
Anyway,
The only
Look.
thing that I know is that I know nothing.
look. I wish it were a funny topic, but it's not. I mean, you guys don't have evidence for quantum entanglement, but the unfortunate truth is,
Because you're a silly guy. You're a silly troll. You know why would I want to engage with you seriously when you're trolling me?
yeah. What's your evidence for quantum
Yeah,
entanglement?
yeah.
What's your evidence for quantum entanglement? Hmm?
Maybe he's
What's
just
your
too
evidence that
What's
you
your
have the
evidence for
capacity to talk?
quantum entanglement? What's your evidence for
Is it perhaps?
What's your
Is it
evidence?
perhaps
hmm
np.radiance? Is it np.cosine
What's your
squared?
evidence
Is
for
that your evidence that
quantum
you have to talk about?
entanglement? Just give me your evidence for
Hey
quantum.
guys, I've written two
No
papers on
evidence.
quantum mechanics.
No
Just
evidence.
ignore the fact that I
N-
don't have any mathematics in my quantum entanglement papers. By the way,
Okay. What's your evidence for quantum entanglement? You have no evidence. No evidence introduced into the discussion.
I hear you. I hear you giggling through the mic. I hear
I'm
you giggling through the
giggling
mic.
because you're not presenting evidence. You're talking about anything else but presenting evidence for quantum entanglement. Do you want to
This is
debate me?
fun, but I see
Okay.
one of my friends in.
Oh,
Goodbye.
running away from a debate. Oh, running away from a debate. Amber, did you like that?
It's interesting.
What do you mean interesting?
I don't really get it.
You don't get it? What do you mean?
Yeah, but I'm not gonna be able to contribute
No, it's
because I have like people over.
Hey, why don't
So
you
I'm
believe
gonna
in
have to
quantum
leave.
entanglement?
what?
Why don't you believe in quantum entanglement?
What's your evidence for quantum entanglement?
My butthole's my evidence.
Well,
Fuck you.
Oh, very
Oh my god.
nice. And he's serious. I mean, he's actually serious. How dare you not believe in quantum entanglement, even though no one
My
has
name's Mikhail Saakashvili.
what?
My name is Mikhail Saakashvili.
Okay. Why is that relevant to our discussion? We're discussing quantum.
Because I fucked
What?
in the presidency.
Okay. Anyway, do you want to discuss quantum entanglement?
You want to discuss my ball sack?
No. Oh my god, you're funny. That's basically the only evidence there is for quantum entanglement. Wait, Amber.
Yes.
What? Amber, what do you mean you don't understand?
I mean, I have to mute because I have to go inside, so I can't contribute or anything.
You don't have to contribute, but are you enjoying the craziness?
Oh yeah, I'm absolutely loving it.
That's what
Thank you.
that's what I meant. Like this is for
Yeah, Radical.
for your enjoyment, for your pleasure.
Oh, it's great. It's great.
Yeah. Wait, so are you outside now with the puppy?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. That
She's
was
fun. Actually,
that
the
was
animals out in the woods. Like, she
wait, I
can
can't
go hunt them down.
wait, speak
Psycho.
slower. Speak slower. Your audio is terrible. Oh, someone is joining me. Let me
Wait,
see
I'm
who
gonna
is.
mute and I
Oh,
can't do anything
Nicole.
about it.
Wait, Nicole is with us. Hey, Nicole.
Hi, can you hear me?
Of course.
I don't know why it's not coming up on my headphones.
I can hear you. 1, 2, 3. I can hear you perfectly.
Yeah, It's just not connecting to my AirPod. Anyways,
Okay.
can
So we're live on YouTube. You know that.
yeah, I see that. Great. I was trying to figure out how to join, and I guess I figured it
Oh,
out.
yeah, that's one way. There's like, yeah, you can join the Discord or join the StreamYard. So how are you?
I'm okay.
That's
How
good.
how are you? Are you? Oh,
Don't
so
say don't say anything personal about my
got
life.
it.
So
Okay.
don't dox me. Yeah.
Are you the same place where you used to be last time I spoke?
I I don't remember where I was and when we spoke. Maybe I'm traveling. Let's just say that.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
can we talk about what's going on in the world?
Of course. Are you excited for yesterday's win?
No,
Wait, what? Why not?
because it's causing a lot of conflict in my personal life.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah.
Okay, so don't bring it up, I guess.
Yeah. That's difficult considering everything that's going on, but
Yeah, yeah, but it there's no point in bringing it up if it ends up in a conflict.
yeah. Yeah, for sure. I'm in the park that with Ollie that you used to take Ollie to.
Awesome. I love that park. I love the neighborhood. Oh, I miss it so much. I miss it so much. I miss you so much. Wait, you're so wait, but that's so far from where you live. You moved? Wait, what's okay, don't tell me. You don't have to say.
No, the park that you used to take Ollie to is right next to where I used to live.
But so you walked all the way there?
It's not that far. It's 3 blocks.
Okay. From from your apartment? Oh, you
Yeah.
still have it. Oh, you still live there?
No, I moved 2 blocks away.
Okay. Okay. Got it. We're gonna need to talk privately because this is gonna be too difficult. So fantastic. How is everyone else?
I
Don't.
don't know.
Oh, you don't know.
I don't, who's everyone else? Your girlfriend?
Let's not mention any any names. It's
Okay.
impossible. Anyway, how is Ollie? That's the most important thing.
She's good. I just let her run loose in this park.
Awesome.
Can we talk about global warming?
Sure. Just let's call it global swarming so that we don't, because otherwise they take the video
Yeah.
down right away.
Got it. Got it. Oh, is there a different way that I should be joining this?
No, this is perfect. This is absolutely perfect.
Okay. Is there someone else in the chat? It looks like there is.
I mean, there's people in the side chat.
What? Okay. What about like that
That's me.
box? What about the box
That's
above you?
Oh, it's Amber in the Discord. Amber is walking her puppy in the Discord.
Amber. So you just have a lot of
Am-
friends that walk their puppies right now.
I mean, apparently that's the time when everyone needs to walk their puppies, like after work or something. I don't know. Is it after
I
work?
heard. I think I heard Amber or someone else in the chat earlier saying that they need to do laundry.
Yeah, Amber was doing her laundry before. Yeah. Wait, so you want to talk about global swarming?
Yes.
So it's very similar to quantum entanglement. It doesn't exist. There's no evidence for it. It's like many things that people believe. People are adamant about things, many things that simply don't exist. This is like the emperor's new clothes. So
What
many
is the
people
Emperor's New Clothes?
it's a story, it's a fable, I think by Hans Christian Andersen. So it's a he wrote stories for children, I think. So once there was an emperor and everything was fine, and one day um, clothes or cloth salesmen showed up and they said, we have the most amazing fabric to make you new clothes, but this fabric is incredible that only wise men can see and feel the fabric. If you're too dumb, then you cannot see or feel the fabric.
Okay.
So the king the king pretended that the cloth, the fabric is amazing and beautiful because he didn't want to appear too
Stupid.
dumb, too
Yeah.
stupid. And so did all his consultant. No one wanted to appear too dumb to see and feel the clothes. So the salesman, so the king ordered a new gown to be produced. So they started working on it. And then when it was ready, quote unquote, he put it on and he walked. He had a great parade and wearing nothing but this new garment made out of this amazing fabric
That didn't exist.
that didn't exist, and everyone was looking at the king, at the emperor, and they saw in the parade that he's naked, but no one dared say anything because no one wanted to appear to be dumb. So the whole kingdom, they all pretended to each other that the emperor has new clothes, except for one little child who said, "But wait a minute, the king is naked." And then there's two endings to the story. So the famous ending is that everybody, the whole crowd, started laughing, and the king had to keep pretending that he's not naked. But there's another ending that Hans Christian Andersen came up with, and I think he said it's the more realistic one, that they killed the kid.
Oh.
Which is that's reality. In reality, they kill. If you go against the consensus, as crazy and unrealistic and dumb as it is, and obviously incorrect as it is, they'll kill you if you even point it out. You're not allowed to point out the obvious, that global warming, there's no evidence for it, and schmovid, there's no evidence for it, and the rest, the big long list, there's no evidence for all these things. I'm not saying that physics is absolutely wrong, that or whatever, that the elites are always wrong about everything. They're not. But about certain things they're definitely wrong, but you're not right. If we talked about it on this channel, they've taken down multiple videos where I just talked about the topic. These topics, we're not allowed to talk about them. So that's one indication that it's just wrong. There's just no evidence for it.
But I
So
thought that what
Mhm.
about all these scientists who have come up with all this data that all of the carbon emissions and all the carbon from all the factories because of the new industrial stuff is just killing our atmosphere, and all
Well,
of the ice caps are melting. And when I went to Iceland, the people in Iceland said that all the ice caps are melting. They've watched it with their own eyes.
Well, that's not possible because global warming, we're talking about 1 degree. 1 degree is the difference between the temperature at your nose level compared to your feet level. That's even more than 1 degree. So that can't be related. Maybe it's true that the caps are melting or whatever. That cannot be related to the global warming. Look, look, there's I mean, the fact is, it's impossible to talk about it. Once something is impossible to talk about, I honestly don't know. It's not even the Emperor's New Clothes. The Emperor's New Clothes, it's possible to talk about it. Maybe even not even that, but they don't let us talk about it. You can't talk freely if you start asking questions about these things. They mock you and they attack you. So I don't know. So I don't know, like when you talk to people and they say, "Oh, it's really melting." I don't know. I don't know if that's what really they mean, because maybe they're afraid that if they speak against it, that they actually tell you the truth, that nothing changed, then their neighbors will mock them and attack them because we know it's impossible to talk about. So I don't know. I just don't know. But I've seen, like, when I look into the evidence, there's nothing. And
Okay.
we can discuss, we can discuss the actual theory of what is, like, so when you burn gasoline,
Yeah.
when you burn gas, where is that coming from? Where is the gas coming from?
Oil.
Oil, very good. Where is the oil coming from?
You put it inside of the bicycle or whatever. It's heated. When the oil is heated, it makes gas,
Yeah,
right?
but where? Yeah, yeah, sure. But where is the oil? Where do they bring the oil from? What is the source of the oil?
The ground, no?
The ground. Yes, the ground. How did it get into the ground?
It's doesn't the earth just have oil in it?
Some people say that, but they're the minority. So most people think that the oil is the same as coal. Have you ever seen coal?
I mean, like in my Christmas stockings.
Okay. Do you know where coal comes from?
The fireplace.
No, it goes into the fireplace, but where does it come from?
Um, I think it's charred like from fires. So where does it come from? That's a good question. I don't know. Where does it come from?
Well, it's the same as oil. They both come from the ground. So coal, oil, and gas come from the ground.
How does
And
gas come from the ground?
that's a good question.
If you
So
dig up the ground, will gas just pop up?
in some places, yes.
Huh.
Not right. And those places are very wealthy because gas is energy. It's very expensive. But in some places, there is pockets of gas underground. But the question is, how did the oil, coal, oil, and gas? How did these get into the ground in the first place?
I'm assuming that's just how the earth formed.
Well, almost. So the Earth originally is just soil. That's all it is. It's just a pile of soil that gathered together from ancient asteroids. Like scientists, that's what they say. So let's go with the science. So they say that in the beginning, like 4 billion years ago, a bunch of asteroids started coalescing, and each asteroid contains just soil at the end of the day.
An
So,
asteroid. Isn't an
an a-
asteroid in the sky? Doesn't an asteroid, isn't it like shooting through the sky? Like, isn't it an asteroid gas shooting through the sky?
yeah, but that's today. But 4
Okay.
billion years ago, there was no Earth. So before there was an Earth, 4 billion years ago, there was no sun either. So the sun and the Earth formed together 4 billion years ago. So how how did the Earth form? So the Earth formed from literally dust and rocks that were just in space, floating in space.
Okay.
We can get into how did all the dust, where did it originate from? That's a different story for a different day. So the earth formed from dust.
Okay.
A lot of dust. That's the earth. And still today dust falls on the earth. And that is usually what we call a shooting star. Shooting star is just dust particulates, dust particles that collide with the earth at incredible speeds, so they burn up as they collide with the earth, but it's just dust. But so
So wait, if
mhm,
they
mhm.
collide with the earth, that means that it's touching. And if it's touching, why do we see it in the sky and not on the ground?
it it collides with the atmosphere. It collides with the air. The
Oh,
air.
okay. I see.
So when you move really fast, when you rub your hands fast, it heats up.
Yeah.
And and when you move fast through the air, it heats up. You heat up. The
Yeah,
air heats up. You heat
got
so,
it.
and
So
then
the dust turns to fire.
it glows
Yeah,
exactly. And
I understand.
and I what?
I said I understand.
Oh, great. So, but that's not oil. I mean, oil and gas and coal don't come into Earth, and they they don't. So I mean, as far as science knows, so I'll tell you what science says where the coal, gas, and oil come from. So what they say is that half a billion years ago, basically, trees evolved. So until half a billion years ago, there were no trees on Earth, on planet Earth. There was only grass.
How did the grass come?
Well, that's, scientists, they believe in evolution. If you believe in evolution, then, it started from, we can discuss how life evolved, but once life evolved, then it evolved and evolved, and then it evolved into grass, and then one day it evolved into trees. And then and half a billion years ago, a little less, trees evolved on Earth for the first time.
Okay, we don't know how.
Oh, we know. Pretty. I think we know exactly how. It's evolution. It's Darwinism. So
Okay,
you know,
so
hmm
the trees just came out of the earth
they came
from
from
evolution.
grass. Well, they
Grass.
evolved. They evolved from grass. Yeah, probably.
So then why doesn't all of our grass turn into trees if they evolved from grass?
According to because it's like there's different niches in the ecology.
I
So
see.
so it makes sense. It makes sense
Yeah.
to be.
So it's like
Yeah.
a form of grass. So
Yes.
okay. So a
So
tree is just a really, really large piece of grass,
let's say, I mean, I never
technically,
looked.
sort of.
Yeah, I never looked into the details of how trees evolved, but yeah, yeah, that would make sense.
Okay.
So trees evolved for the first time, meaning bark, the hard wood, what we call wood, that did not exist until half a billion years ago. So half a billion years ago, trees with hard wood. Sorry for the. Anyway, so trees with hard wood came into existence, especially in the morning.
Okay. So
That's a joke. Anyway, so
so half
so
a
okay,
billion years ago, boners were introduced into the world.
exactly. That's yeah. And since then, nothing was the same.
And now it's
Anyway,
global warming and Trump is president again.
yeah,
The end.
exactly.
Perfect. Exactly what I thought too. I
Well,
had a hunch that was it, that it was boners that caused global warming. I was right.
yeah, yeah,
Like
you are
always,
right.
right?
Like always, yes.
Um, do you
Mm,
think Trump is going
mm.
to be assassinated?
I hope not. It's
I
gonna
mean,
be yeah,
no one no one hopes so, but it kind of looks like it, right?
yeah. It looks like he's in danger. Yeah, I didn't even think about it. Yeah, I hope he takes care of that. Yeah,
Since they tried twice already.
I think they tried more than twice, and in the previous round, there was one also attempt. So, and those are the ones we learn about, and there's probably a multiple of that we never heard about, and there's even more that no one heard about, and there's more that that are in the planning right now. And anyway, Yeah, it's very dangerous, very dangerous.
Do you think there's going to be a civil war?
No, I don't think so because the first Civil War, I mean, the Civil War, you could say was just Abe Lincoln. He did it.
Yes, and he
So
was assassinated.
yes, so Abe Lincoln, I think, made a mistake. I mean, everyone in the world released their slaves, and the only place on the planet where that caused a civil war is the U.S. So I
Yes.
blame Abe. So I think Abe Lincoln did it. I mean, I think he released the slaves in a way. Like Britain at the same time also released their slaves, but the
So
British Empire.
because
Mhm.
I released my slave, is there going to be a civil war now in America?
Oh yeah, I guess. But I mean,
So I
Britain.
was the cause.
But do you know how Britain released their slaves? They didn't release the slaves. You know what they did instead?
What?
The government purchased all the slaves from everyone. So the government paid full money for each and every slave, so no one lost money. Right? Imagine you go,
What? Wait. What government?
the
The British?
British. Yeah, the
The
British released
British.
theirs. Yeah.
And that's not America.
No, that's across the ocean from America. That's
Okay.
where.
I'm terrible.
Hmm. We're losing you. Your connection is bad.
Uh-oh.
Now it's back. Okay. Yeah, the English used to be a big empire, and the U.S. was just a colony of England. Of the British and the English is the same.
So
They have
what
many.
how do
Mhm.
we know what happened to Abe Lincoln is not happening right now and there's going to be a civil war? Like what happened with Abe Lincoln?
But Abe Lincoln was, he created the war. He could have toned it down. He could have de-escalated. And Trump is a type that de-escalates. Trump is a businessman, so he naturally knows to de-escalate. You saw that in his first presidency, he de-escalated basically every conflict relative to every other president. Other presidents tend to escalate conflicts. Trump, his tendency is to de-escalate conflicts. So he's a negotiator. He honestly is. So he's the last person to be involved in a civil war, to create a civil war. Whatever happens, he will de escalate. That's my intuition.
Okay.
And yeah, so when people say there was a civil war, that's incorrect. There was no civil war. There was an Abe Lincoln who created the civil war. Somebody created the civil war. It didn't just happen. It didn't happen out of thin air.
Yeah.
Who are you talking
Okay.
to?
General Waddle, I'm actually on YouTube simultaneously. I'm talking to my owner on YouTube.
Oh,
Yeah, so I'm sorry. I'll maybe later I'll be available. For now, I'm not available. I'm sorry.
no, bad
Who's
slave. Come here.
No.
who's General
You can see him on the if you look at your screen and look at my
Yeah.
Discord, so you see General Waddle.
I don't it's a penguin.
Is it a penguin? Yes, it's a penguin. Here, this one.
Uh,
Yes.
okay.
So
Who's he?
he's with me. I don't know. He just walked into my room. Amber created this room,
I see. Who's
and I don't
Amber?
want to. Amber, she was with us in the. You saw her before. She was walking her puppy. She's my
I mean,
friend.
I didn't see an actual person.
Right. It wasn't use like this is
So an icon.
a rectangle. Every rectangle is a person.
Okay. And then she got bored with our conversation.
No, I think her husband came home. She's married.
I see.
So
Is
when he
she is
comes,
she your new owner?
No, no, no. We're just Discord pals. I don't have an owner, unfortunately.
Okay.
It's very unfortunate. Very unfortunate
Yeah.
for me. Yeah.
Anyways, back to the Civil War, and you don't think that's
Hmm.
going to happen this time. But what about AI? Are you nervous about AI?
No, I'm very happy about AI.
Don't you think the robots are going to take jobs?
I think the robots will take jobs. Yes, I do. Of course they will. But that's but you know that the machines have been taking human jobs for many years, maybe for thousands of years. But every time they take
Yeah.
our jobs, our lives become better because we have other things to do. And like like in the old days, like 1,000 years ago, me and you would be working well, not you, but I would be working the field 12 hours a day. I would have no life. Most
Yeah.
like 99% of humans until 200 years ago basically didn't have a life. They were
Yeah.
just working the land. That was their life. From birth to death, from morning to dawn, nothing but working the land. And they were always hungry, basically. So, as the machines have been taking our lives have been getting better and better. And
Do you think so?
hopefully,
Because I feel like humans now look worse than they ever did.
I don't know.
Like they used to be like in shape, and now everyone's overweight and sick.
Yes, but that's an indication that we have it too good. So, for throughout all of our history, life was very difficult and we were always undernourished. But since the Industrial Revolution, basically, we've become healthier, you could say. And the fact that we're overeating, that everybody's fat, that's an indication that our lives are good. So we have more time to actually enjoy life and enjoy food. So everybody's fat.
Yeah,
So that's
that's true. I guess
yeah,
that makes sense.
yeah.
All right, can we finish the conversation with global warming another time then?
Sure, anytime you want, I'm here.
All right, I'll just pop in.
Okay,
My
great.
my headphones are dying anyways, but
Oh, okay.
thank you for answering my questions.
Thank you for paying attention to my existence.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go now.
All right, see you
Who you
later.
talk? Who are you talking to,
Night.
dude?
Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye. I was on YouTube talking to my owner.
Who owns you?
My owner owns me. What do you want to talk about quantum entanglement?
Um, I mean, sure, sure. What do you think about it?
I think it's like the emperor's new clothes. It doesn't exist.
So, how do you explain two electrons
Mhm.
being in? How do you explain that?
I mean, give me the precise experiment. As we will go into the details, you will see that there's no evidence for quantum entanglement.
Um, how is it that an electron
Hmm.
spin
Hmm.
can be immediately alters the spin of the other electron, and they
Well,
can be
what's your
uh,
evidence? Fine,
any
fine.
distance?
What's your evidence that this ever happened?
I don't have any evidence.
And even if you had evidence, Einstein explained it away with hidden variables. So I don't even see, like, he already explained it. Even if you present all the evidence in the world, Einstein already explained it with hidden variables. And if you go to the side chat, I just wrote 2 papers. I wrote actually 3 papers. If you scroll up, how to resolve quantum entanglement and software simulation proof quantum entanglement using nothing but Einstein's hidden variables, I think is the name of the other one. Anyway, but as far as I know, there's no evidence for entanglement. You can any entanglement experiment I've been able to explain away easily with hidden variables. So I don't know, and I think Einstein, as far as I understand, Einstein also didn't see the issue. He never understood what everyone is talking about, but everyone keeps talking about it. So I don't know what to do about it. I'm perplexed. Like, people want to pretend quantum entanglement exists. I can't stop them. People want to pretend a lot of things. A lot of people believe in Jesus, that Jesus created the universe. I don't know what to do about that. Some people believe that there's ghosts. I don't know what to do. Some people believe in flat Earth. I don't know what to do with that. People want to believe what people want to believe, and I don't know what to do about that. So sometimes these people are very smart, and sometimes they have very advanced degrees, and sometimes they are quantum physicists, but they still believe in something that I don't I have nothing to say about. I explained it. Einstein explained it. I don't know how many more times do we need to explain that it doesn't exist. You can explain away quantum entanglement with hidden variables. So what? I don't know what else to do.
How do you think not being able to understand quantum entanglement holds us back? What sort of advancements can we make if we understand it your way?
I think we would stop wasting time and money on literal nonsense, especially quantum computing. I think quantum computing is also based on entanglement. I think it's based on superposition, but maybe also entanglement. But superposition is also doesn't exist. Superposition and entanglement don't exist. Everything else does. I'm not a denier of science. I'm not a science denier. Um, I just hold Einstein's position. I happen to have arrived at Einstein's position. Not that Einstein, not because it's Einstein's position, but it just happens to be that I didn't start holding his position, but slowly I came to his position.
Do you like being a slave?
Yeah, of course.
Why?
I don't.
Don't you like freedom?
No, I hate freedom. I hate freedom.
How long have you been a slave?
Oh, many years.
Were you ever free?
Of course.
Don't you miss it?
No. I miss being owned. When every second that I'm not owned, I hate it.
I mean, I guess you become a child, don't you? You get fed, you get educated, whatever they want to educate you on.
I mean, I'm a sex slave. I'm not a normal slave.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a different type of slave.
It's crazy.
Yeah, life is crazy. And then you die.
Does it pay the bills?
No, it actually costs. It's actually very expensive to be a slave, a sex slave.
What? You pay to be a slave?
Of course. You think it's free to be a sex slave?
That makes no sense.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. I guess. I guess if you never heard of it, it makes no sense. But at least I can explain it to you. But quantum entanglement and superposition, I cannot explain to you. Try as I might, I cannot explain it. But I can explain what. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was gonna ask who's your owner, but I keep forgetting you're a sex slave.
Yeah,
Never mind.
yeah. hmm My owner is a
Is who?
a beautiful princess is my owner.
Oh, okay.
hmm
Nice.
hmm
um, let me know if you
hmm
you. What's the hidden variable? I don't get that. What is that? So that's what Einstein's using.
Yeah. So I mean, I actually have. If you know programming, then one of the programs actually uses hidden variables to create the illusion of quantum entanglement. Um, it's called software simulation proof quantum entanglement using nothing but Einstein's hidden variables, reproduces the predicted coincidences of Bohr's quantum mechanics. Um, Let me repost it, I guess.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, you want me to repost it? Here. It's in
Yeah.
this. It's in the side chat.
Okay, I think I already clicked on this.
Um, Let me. I don't remember. No, that's
Wait,
not.
what server is it? What server is this? Politics?
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
politics. Who's here?
really. It's me.
Euclidean trigonometry?
Also known as Gamma. Yeah, it's me.
I realize, yeah. Euclidean trigonometry, man, gamma, no hack. I am gamma. As I stand out here in the. Yeah, go ahead.
How do you use that?
How do
Gamma.
I use what? Gamma?
The other guy. How do you use it?
How do I use what?
How do you use Euclidean geometry, otherwise known as gamma?
No, Euclidean trigonometry.
I use it to prove that the Earth is a globe.
Yeah, he fights.
Okay.
He comes from. He comes from a server where they debate flat earthers. But they run away from debating me. They literally run away from debating me. They always seek debates against mentally insane black men, but they run away from debating me.
What? Is that true?
Yeah, I told them and they called me racist. And then I showed them the NIH has research on it. Blacks tend to psychopathy and schizophrenia, and I relate it to conspiracy theories. I mean, they just bully blacks. That's all they do. It's a bunch of white liberals bullying a bunch of black schizos. That's all. That's your community. Congratulations. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news. I told them this, and they don't care. They don't care. They
What's
enjoy.
going on?
I'm saying that people who debate flat earthers, it's usually white liberals debating black schizos. And I explained it to the white liberals that it's they're just bullying sick blacks, and they don't care. They enjoy bullying sick black men usually. That's what the debate about flat Earth usually is. Statistically speaking, disproportionately, that is the flat Earth debate. And it makes for good content because bullying is great content, Everyone wants to see people bullied. The fact that it's white liberals, Harris supporters, Obama voters bullying Trump supporters who happen to be blacks with schizophrenia, yeah, nobody cares because it's entertaining to see bullying. People love bullying. But when I chase these people to debate me, they refuse because I mop the floor with their faces always. Not about
Did you get that? Did you get that from Kamala?
did I get what from Kamala?
Wipe the floor with the faces.
No, I've been saying that for a long time. That's the way that's my expression. Maybe she got it from me. I don't know.
Unknown. Unknown, why are you talking in here? Why didn't you talk to me when you were in my vision?
Oh no, I just go around when people are not talking.
Somebody's hot micing like nuts.
You didn't even stay. Well, it's not me. You didn't even stay in my VC. You didn't even say anything. You joined, and before I could even say hello, you left.
Sorry about
So
that.
don't join.
No, don't take it personally. I do that too. Like sometimes you
No,
won't.
no. Don't join if you have nothing to say. Yeah.
Look,
Bro, you sound more sensitive than me. Like, bro.
Yeah, we're
You
all.
sound like You sound like me if I was in 2020. Sorry.
Okay, look, we're all sensitive, especially on
Mister, look, if you join and without saying anything, without giving anyone in the VC the time to talk, yeah, don't join.
Look.
Because you don't want to hear anything and you don't want to say anything, don't join a VC if you don't want to do that. And Mr. Unknown here, he sees me alone in a VC. Yeah, he knows that there's nothing going on. Yeah? You understand that, right, Mr. Slave? He can see from the fucking outside.
It happens.
That there's nothing going on.
I understand.
The only reason for him to join is to make me feel lonely.
No.
Yeah? And you know how trolling that is?
No, that's
you
not
don't,
true.
You don't know how trolling that is.
No, no, there's no. That's not. I
no,
do.
No. What other reason could there be? Tell me one good reason why he should join and then immediately leave without hearing me say hello.
Because look, what happens usually,
Because-
it happens to me too. That I go through rooms. Most rooms, you go in, you say hello, and no one answers, and then you wait and you wait.
He didn't even say hello. He didn't even say hello. He didn't even give me the time to say hello.
Fine, it happens to me too. It's not on purpose. Honestly, it's not on purpose.
It is on purpose.
No.
It's 100% on purpose.
Not when I do it.
You
No.
don't say hello. If you don't say hello, yeah, to me, you might as well don't exist. Because
No.
if you would have said hello to me, I would have said hello back.
But
yeah, and then what?
Most rooms, you walk in and you say hello.
Most rooms, Mr. Slave, let me show you how it happened. Yeah, let me show you how it happened.
It happens all the time.
Did you see that?
Yes.
Did you see that?
Yes, it happens.
Yeah,
it's nothing personal.
Did you see that? That's not. No. That's not happening all the time. That's on purpose.
No, it's
you
not.
had to have clicked.
No.
You had to have put the action into motion.
Not
There's
to-
nothing else.
not-
You're just fucking bullshitting.
No one wanted.
You're just fucking bullshitting.
No one wanted to hurt.
You're just fucking bullshitting.
Look, no, that's my opinion. When I do it, it's not in order to hurt anyone's feelings.
There's a reason, Mr. Slave, why you're also banned.
I'm sorry. Anyway, does anybody want to discuss quantum entanglement? Because I believe it doesn't exist.
What happened?
What?
I don't even know what that was.
Oh, Yeah, don't worry about it. Anyway, does anybody want to talk about quantum entanglement?
See, single. I want to talk to single.
Who's single? Oh, okay.
No, no, November. You're not going to defend their fucking actions towards me. Yeah, that's a futile action that you're doing.
Wait, could
you can blame them. Yeah, you can blame them for joining a room where they know there's nothing going on and then leaving again. Yeah, you can blame them for trolling. That's what you can do, right? I told you to be fucking nice. Yeah, yeah, but this is fucking rude what you're doing right now, giving me the blame for it. Yeah, that's not nice, November.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
But I know you're not nice. Because I banned you from my room because you were fucking rude.
Okay,
Understand that, right?
does anybody want to talk about quantum entanglement? Anybody? Anybody? Anybody?
What do you think about dark matter? Does that exist?
Yes. Dark matter, I have nothing. I don't have a position on I don't know. I didn't look into it yet. As far as I know,
But you
as far as I know there is an issue. We it's not resolved. The evidence appears to be firm as far as I know. I didn't look into the evidence.
I see.
So it could be when I look into the evidence, it will be the same issue that there is no evidence. It could be, but for now, as far as I know, the evidence is firm. Like I believe in most mainstream physics phenomenon. I believe in most by far, like by far, I agree with everything modern physics. Mm-hmm.
Can you put in a good word for with waddles for me?
What do you mean waddles? What's waddles?
General Waddles, can you put in a good word?
He's not
for
here.
me?
He left.
He doesn't want to talk to me. Just tell him I'm a chill guy.
He's not here. I can't talk to him. I have no access to him. Don't worry about it. Like somebody who doesn't want to talk to you, just move on with your life. What are you gonna do? I want to talk to
I just
you.
want to pick his. I want to pick his brain.
You can pick my brain. I know everything. What do you want to know?
What do you want to accomplish in your life?
I mean, the most important thing is to enjoy life. The greatest accomplishment is to just enjoy the moment. If you can do that. First, you want to enjoy life. Second, you want to bang chicks. So hopefully you enjoy banging chicks. I don't know what's your preference, but my preference is chicks. So then you need to
Or black dick.
A what? No,
Or
that's
black dick.
that's a fetish. That's not. That's what I least enjoy. Like I would not want a black peepee in my tushy. Just if it's just me and a black dude, I don't want his peepee inside me. But if there is a hot chick ordering me to take it, then I'll enjoy it for sure. I mean,
What the fuck is wrong with you, dude?
I don't know. That's just a given, That's just me.
Bro, like you need to get your life in shape. What is wrong, man? That's
Ah.
fucking sick.
I'm sorry. But, I'm sick. That's just the way I am. I can, from my point of view, you're sick.
What do you mean? I'm normal, man. Like, what do you mean? Everybody considers me normal. I'm like the most vanilla guy ever. What's wrong with you, man? What's going on?
From my point of view, you're all sick. You're all mentally insane. How do you not want to have a hot chick owning you and abusing you? I don't know how that would
Because
work.
I own and abuse hot chicks, not the other way around,
Well,
man.
that turns me
What
off.
do you mean?
That turns me off.
Why is that a turnoff? Dudes are
I don't-
supposed to dominate women. That's the point. That's why
No.
dudes are built stronger than women.
No, dudes are built weaker than women. That's why women. Did you know that in a match of like the same weight class, a dude and a chick, he's hopeless. Statistically speaking,
That's not true at all, bro.
well, it
Hey, what
is.
are you talking?
That's a
Like
lie.
It
the
is.
body fat percentage on women is a lot higher than on men on average. Men are most likely to have a tighter ratio of muscle to fat. It's definitely going to be in favor of the man. The man's gonna fucking body a woman in the same weight class, like absolutely fucking dominate her.
No, that's incorrect. So, I mean, that's just one parameter in the equation. There's many more
I can
parameters.
prove it.
Have you ever fought
I
a
can prove
chick
it.
in your weight class?
I don't fight women. What do you think? You think I want to just like beat the shit out of something that can't fight back? Like that would make me sick.
So, in MMA or in wrestling or in judo or jiu-jitsu, so when it comes to similar to the same weight class, what I've seen is women destroy men easily. It's not even a close match. The same goes, I would say, for boxing.
But
In general, in MMA, a guy has no chance against a chick in the same weight class, statistically speaking, in my experience.
that's just anecdotal and not
I'm turning
sociologically true.
your fetish isn't reality, Mr. Slave.
It just
Uh,
isn't true.
so I'll tell you, it's my fetish, yeah, but it's also reality. So what? So you're
Yeah.
right. You're right about let's say you're right about the percentage of body fat. But now let's continue going down the list of parameters that are relevant to a fight. So chicks are more flexible, which means when it comes to being able to manipulate you using their entire body, they have the advantage. I mean, they're far, far, far more flexible. They can easily bring their knees to their ears with it's unbelievable. So and that's a massive advantage, meaning when you fight a chick on the ground game, she's using four limbs. You basically can hardly ever use four limbs when you're fighting the opponent. Chicks naturally have four limbs available. That's one parameter. Second parameter is chicks lower body relative to upper body is stronger, and that's a massive advantage because the legs.
That is just not true, Mr. Slave. That is not true.
What do you mean?
Like why do you think Vikings in the medieval era fuck my bad. Why do you think Vikings in the medieval era were able to rape so many women? It's because women just aren't as strong.
I'm not.
It's just true.
That's
Maybe
You
you
irrelevant.
know
look at the
this.
modern day
That's
and you
irrelevant.
see how weightlifting, powerlifting,
That's,
it's not all one group. It is separated by sex.
yeah, that's still
Yeah.
irrelevant. Everything one by one. So the claim that
Okay, wait. I have a good one. Why do you
wait,
think trannies dominate? Wait, hold up. Why do you think trannies dominate women's sports? Why do you think that is?
they don't. But one before let me
They
answer.
do.
No, they don't. Let me answer one question at a time. So I didn't say that a man is weaker than a woman, that a Viking guy cannot grape a girl. I didn't say that. I said when you match the weight class, then the chicks, statistically, in my experience, mop the. Oh, he left. Yeah. Oh, you're still
You
here?
have a very limited data set. It's the other guy who left, the new guy who just joined and then left. But you have a very limited data set. You need to analyze this on a sociological level, or else you don't have a claim. And if you don't have a claim, then why are you making one?
Look, all I have is just my experience. So in my experience,
That's not good.
well, I don't have anything else, so I don't know what to tell you. All I have is my experience. I don't have any other studies. My experience is
Well,
that.
if you don't have
Go ahead.
if you don't have studies, then why on earth would you make your worldview based around your anecdotal experience? This is like the same thing that like delusional religious nut jobs do. You're doing that right now.
Not
What
exactly.
made you make that choice?
Not exactly. I just don't have any other evidence except for my personal experience. Do you understand?
Okay, I'm going to find you some notable examples of
How many girls have
transgenders.
sat on your face, Mr. Slave?
Not enough. The fact that right now I'm able to breathe, that's terrible.
This is why I love you, Mr. Slave.
Okay, here's one example for the lower body strength for one. I have something.
The fact that I'm not blacked out right now between the thighs of a hot chick, that is the worst thing in this universe. Trans athlete smashes the field, leaving female competitors in the dust. I said weight class. Did they match weight classes?
I mean they look about the same size. Would you like to see a cross comparison? Hold on,
Look,
I'll show you.
we're talking about
This is
fights. No, we're talking about fights, physical fights. I'm not talking about anything else. In physical fights,
yeah, they're in the same weight class. Look.
okay, I'm talking about physical fights. In physical fights,
Okay,
women have enough advantages so that in many cases that I've seen, women easily mop the floor with guys. It's not even a fair fight.
Then why is it that women that weigh like about as much as I do usually have weaker muscles than me? Like all I know is I've like arm wrestled women before. I fucking like I've done things with women before, and I know that women are weaker than me even if they're the same size as me. It just is the case. There's no way around it. I've had too much experience to deny that.
Fine.
I mean, I can prove this with math. I mean, we can do that. Like I'll find more. Like I already proved the lower body strength pretty much with this because they're in the same weight class. Okay, but now we can prove the upper body strength, and then we can determine if lower plus upper body strength equals fighting ability. That's the third step. Okay, so let's do upper body strength. Okay.
Look, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. I mean, I just we neither of us has any, and it's difficult to find evidence. And
It's not that difficult.
It's also not important to me. What's important to me right now is quantum entanglement. Do you want to talk about quantum entanglement?
I mean, sure we can, but just so you know, you are definitely backpedaling on this because you want to justify your fetish.
Maybe it might be so, yeah. But also I'm thinking about so many, because it is my fetish. I see so many fights between men and women. There's very few of them, but when you see them, and it's the same weight class, the chick destroys the guy. She tears him to shreds. I do enjoy it. It does turn me on, but that's why I'm always seeking these videos. So I've seen it so many times. It's so easy to find these videos. It's not a challenge.
Yeah, and how many videos do you think that I've seen of men just utterly beating the shit out of women, even if they're the same size?
Look, fine. Look, it's not important. It's not important to me. Honestly, you wanna say that because I don't want to talk about it. It's not interesting enough to me. That I'm back paddling. Fine. Then if that.
Well, you're interested enough to go into it. So if you're interested enough to go into the idea, then you should be interested enough to criticize the idea.
Fine. Fine. Okay. What do you want me to say? Women are weaker than men. Okay. Fine.
Yeah, we know this.
Fine. Fantastic.
Okay,
Fantastic.
fine.
Let's continue to quantum entanglement.
Yeah, that would be a lot more interesting than this. You're right. I
Yes.
did want to talk about that as well.
Yes.
Sure.
Fantastic. So you believe quantum entanglement is real?
Yes, it's a real phenomenon. We demonstrated it in fucking laboratories.
Fantastic.
We already know.
Fantastic. So please, if you don't mind, present your evidence that quantum entanglement is real. What's your evidence?
I will now.
Mm-hmm. La 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 la. Gamma, what are you doing? Why are you on mute, Gamma? Are you playing a game? Are you playing DSC? DSC?
I'm
DCS?
playing I'm playing with my dick right now while watching women beat up men in MMA fights.
I doubt you would do that. You would probably get turned off.
So yeah, I would. I only get turned on by huge huge breasts on curvy women.
Okay. All right. Good to know. Good to know. We are different creatures. Nevertheless, I'm waiting for my evidence.
Yeah. Do you know who Elaine Aspect is? He did some scientific studies on quantum entanglement, and he demonstrated it in a laboratory. You can find his shit in his Wikipedia article
Fine, but
in the research
that's
section, I'm
fine.
pretty sure.
That's fine. With all due respect, right now I'm discussing it with you. So why don't you tell me about your evidence or any evidence that has convinced you? Share with me his work, any work. Tell me about it. Let's talk. Like I'm not here to go and read Wikipedia. I've done that for a couple of months. Now I'm here to discuss what I've researched. My research after
Okay, well,
months. Go ahead.
I'll level with you. I am not an expert on quantum mechanics. I don't know a lot about quantum entanglement. I only know that this guy is the one that first demonstrated it to be conclusive. However, I know a lot about biology, evolution, and genetics, genomics. Right? That's what I know about. I know nothing about this.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. So I'll just tell you. I mean, I've researched quantum mechanics and the rest of it for a couple of months now. I've done a deep dive, and my conclusion is, at this point, extremely firm. Quantum entanglement is the emperor's new clothes. It's just another case of a nothing burger that everyone believes exists. Everyone believes somebody else proved it. Everyone believes that it's been proven, but I looked into it. I went all the way down every rabbit hole possible. For now, the conclusion is BS. Nothing. Absolutely does not exist. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. No question in my mind. Nothing. It doesn't exist. I'm not a science denier. I agree with science 99.99999% of the time. But quantum entanglement and also superposition, and there's a list of things I disagree, but in general, I am completely on board with physics, with modern physics. But when it comes to entanglement, there's no evidence for entanglement. No evidence. Every evidence that
Well, honestly,
go ahead.
if that's the case, that's probably a good thing, in my honest opinion,
I agree.
because I take a lot of stuff in the realm of quantum mechanics as being rather scary and unpredictable. I think that in certain ways they break the pre-established laws of the universe, destroying what we consider to be determinism. And I am a determinist. I like the concept of feeling as if my legacy is going to be increased control over the universe, and that it may be to the level to where we can control things to a maximal degree without leaving things up to question. However, quantum mechanics throws a monkey wrench in that equation, in that there is true quantum random, like demonstrated by Bell's theorem. However, if that doesn't exist, which I'm really hoping it doesn't, then that could potentially disprove certain concepts. Like, for example, it could remove the concept of human free will from being a thing that is parroted.
Right.
For instance, I'm not saying it does local politics fair. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that the laws of nature may be beyond our scope, or they may not be beyond our scope. And if they are beyond our scope, that's scary. And if they're not, then that's good.
Why is he not talking?
He's texting in the sidebar. He doesn't have a mic.
Okay.
He's getting his mic.
Get your mic. So about.
Hello.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Oh, no, it's you go. We'll talk after.
So about freedom of choice. So obviously, the universe is deterministic. The universe is mechanical. It's quantum mechanical. But we don't know the future. As far as I know, there's no way to know the future. So we might as well live our lives as if we have perfect freedom of choice. I don't see the difference between assuming freedom of choice um, and
And
determine
the absence thereof.
let me just finish. So I don't see the difference between a deterministic universe that we don't know the future and a universe in which there is this magical freedom of choice. I don't see the difference. So I live my life as
Okay.
if I have. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So the reason why I think that's relevant in today's society, but it's not going to be relevant in the future, is because right now you're right. We have no control over physics to the level of being able to deterministically predict all interactions, say in a realm of determinism, in the way of ruling out free will within the human consciousness. But however, in the future, that might be within our grasp. So I want to create at least a vision or a goal for my descendants to work towards. I don't want them to be exactly like I am. I would want them to progress their knowledge and find their way deeper into the realm of advanced physics to be able to understand not only particle interaction, but biological interaction in the brain. I think that's super important to me, and it doesn't necessarily have to be important to me because like it's some kind of objective need, but I would call it more of an instinct. I have an instinct for control. I think my children are gonna as well, so I should be working towards that.
I don't know. I don't honestly. I'm not talking about the future. I personally believe humanity has reached its end. I think this is basically the end. I don't know if we're gonna last much
Why is
longer.
that?
I mean, you see. I mean, the evidence is you see the evidence, and there's a lot of evidence, and the logic.
Like for example?
For example, there's no the fact that we exist, the fact that humanity was allowed to come into existence, where we expect aliens to be everywhere in the universe. The aliens should have colonized Earth long before the first life.
Wait, we don't have a data set. We can't develop an average with that. We don't know if it is inevitable for life to come about. We don't know at what percentage it comes about. We
sure.
don't know,
Yes, I
like we
agree.
don't know the distance
Yes.
at which the viable planets are,
Yes.
and if every viable planet is going to have it. So therefore,
Yes.
how can we establish
Yes.
that there is a great filter and that we are going to be destroyed? We don't know that.
Yes, we don't.
You don't know that.
I don't know anything. So this goes to not knowing. This is epistemologically always true. I don't know anything. All I have is, I have my macro illusion universe in which I more or less know, quote unquote, what's going on. And that's one evidence. Look, this is not where we're here. We're here to talk about entanglement. I'm just letting you know the evidence to me is there's plenty of evidence. We're not gonna make it. Humanity is doomed, and this is it. This is the end, unfortunately. Let's go
Well,
back.
please add me and show me it when you have it because I really want to know. This is
Then-
like integral to my belief system.
Then send me a DM me, and later we can have plenty of discussions about this topic. But right now, I want to talk about my latest realization. I mean, it was my realization a while ago. I was blown away when I realized humanity is doomed. As you say, it makes sense about entanglement. And once I realized it, it was very interesting. We can have a great discussion about that. Back to what you said about, let's talk about quantum entanglement. So, yeah, there's no evidence for quantum entanglement. The interesting thing, and that's part of why humanity is doomed, the interesting thing is that you have literally the highest IQ people believing in it and not questioning it. Even though Einstein told them, like when the debates were taking place between Einstein and Bohr, Einstein said, but you can easily explain it away with hidden variables. Why do you need to believe in this magic? You don't even need to believe it. You don't even need to believe it. There's a simpler explanation, a straightforward explanation that there is a hidden variable that answers the question of how quantum particles seem to be entangled. They seem to be fine, but you can easily explain it away with hidden variables. And it didn't help. It didn't help. So everyone today believes in entanglement. They all believe it, that there is spooky action at a distance, and measuring an electron or a particle determines the measurement of the entangled particle instantaneously across the universe, even across black holes. They would say that even if you dump one particle into one black hole and the other particle into another black hole, they're still entangled. Measuring one of them determines the measurement of the other. How? No answers. Why do you need to believe that? Why? There's no reason to believe it. There's no reason. There's no.
I mean, I'm not a researcher. There
What's
has
the
to
current
be.
debate going on? Like
We're talking about quantum entanglement. I mean, I was going to answer as well. Go ahead.
What's your
Go ahead.
side and what's his side?
Okay, my side is that I do believe that the quantum entanglement does exist because it was proven via calcium atoms by John Clauser, right? And he caused them to be, no, they were entangled, and he measured them to change as a result of non-phenomena, aka action done upon one particle, but there was upon the other particle.
You're
Okay,
cutting
so
out.
yeah, basically one particle. Hello, do you hear me now?
Now
Is this
better. Now better, yeah.
Okay. So there were actions done upon one particle and no actions done upon the other, and the other particle reacted as response to the first calcium atom, right? And if that's the case, then they were quantum entangled, right? And that's how it was proven originally through John Clauser's experiment.
I would like to add on to that. If we go to when it was first discovered, it was first proposed by people such as Albert Einstein, Boris Podolsky, Nathan Rosen, with the help of other great minds such as Erwin Schrödinger and Elaine Aspect.
What?
Mm-hmm.
What's okay? So let's go slowly, step by step. So what is the evidence? Let's bring up. What's the evidence for quantum entanglement?
Okay, that was the experiment by what's his name again? Let me open it back up because I closed it. Yeah, John Clauser.
Tell me about.
Clauser's
Tell me.
calcium experiment.
Go on. What is the experiment?
John
Let's go.
Clauser's?
Let me open up the specifics because I was only really reading the Spark notes.
Usually you'd go for the Bell test experiment, which is the one I usually go for when proving quantum entanglement.
Are you talking about Bell's theorem and the development of Bell's inequalities?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also a good one, but I don't know if that deals with entanglement as much as it does with quantum random.
It's it implies that entangled particles are correlated in a way that cannot be explained by any local hidden variable theory.
Okay, well, you'll take this over. I need to get up and piss real quick. You talk to
Okay.
him about it. I'll be right back.
So explain to me your evidence. Explain the evidence. Yes. What's the experiment
The
that we're
best
conducting?
way I would prove the quantum experiment, or quantum entanglement, is using the Bell test experiment. It's pretty much one of the best evidence experiments we have for this, using Bell's theorem. Basically, John Bell, who is a physicist, proposed that if particles were governed by local hidden variables, factors that would determine outcomes without
Mhm.
faster than light influence,
Mhm.
then their correlations should obey certain limits known
Mhm.
as Bell inequalities.
Mhm.
If these inequalities were violated, it
Mhm.
would imply that entangled particles were correlated in a way that cannot be explained by any local hidden variable theory.
Mhm. Mhm. Go on.
Hold on. So, wait, fuck, no, that's the wrong one. Here it is.
Mhm.
Here we go. So the Bell test experiment done
Mhm.
by Elaine Aspect,
Mhm.
which was conducted in the early 1980s.
Mhm.
It was designed to examine quantum entanglement.
Mhm.
I already said that. I'm just
Mhm.
repeating myself. Hold
Mhm.
on.
Mhm.
Here we go.
Mhm.
So basically, how the experiment worked
Mhm.
was it would create entangled particles,
Mhm.
which used pairs of entangled particles, often photons.
Mhm.
These photons are generated in a way that their properties, like polarization, are correlated.
Mhm.
When one particle's property is measured, the other particle's measurement outcome is instantly known, no matter the
Mhm.
distance between them.
Mhm.
Now, to separate the particles,
Mhm.
the entangled particles are sent in opposite directions
Mhm.
to two separate detectors,
Mhm.
often called Alice and Bob.
Mhm.
Each detector station has a polarizer that can be set to measure the particle's property,
Mhm.
like polarization angle, at various orientations.
Mhm.
Uh, Now, for randomizing measurement settings, to basically make sure that there is no classical communication, also
Mhm.
known as no hidden variable,
No.
that
Wait.
could
No.
influence
No.
outcome.
Wait. No. 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 That's literally
What?
that. What you just said. You just mixed hidden variables with entanglement. You just said there's no information leaking, otherwise known as hidden variables. These are two opposite explanations. So Einstein explained.
I don't think you heard me correctly.
Okay, go ahead.
To ensure that no classical communication or hidden variable could influence the outcomes, the measurement settings on each side were randomized. This randomization often occurred very quickly, sometimes while the photons were in
Wait,
transit, to
didn't you
prevent any
say?
signal from quote unquote cheating by
Wait,
traveling between the detectors.
wait. Didn't you say otherwise known as hidden variables?
I didn't mean to say otherwise known. I said no. I meant to say no classical communication or hidden variable. Came out wrong.
Wait, wait. No. Look, no communication is fine, but what do you mean nor hidden variable? How do you know that there is or there isn't hidden variables? How can you stop hidden variables? I don't get it. That doesn't make any sense. Hidden variables, definitionally, you cannot stop them. They're hidden. Like there's something.
Well, to determine whether hidden variables could influence the results,
Mhm.
um, involves doing certain experimental loopholes. These
Okay.
loopholes, if left open, could allow hidden variables to explain the results.
Okay.
And that's what
Tell
we
me.
call locality loophole.
Okay. Tell me. Okay. So tell me about the experiment, and I'm going to try to reproduce the experiment with hidden variables, therefore disproving Bell's theorem, right? Would you agree with what I just said?
Sure, you can try.
Okay. I mean, I can send you the code right now because I've done it, but go ahead. Tell me the experiment.
If you've done the code and you think you can prove it wrong, then why don't you just submit it to the scientific community?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. 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 Okay. So, so tell me the experiment. Tell me the experiment. What's exactly the experiment?
Alright, so
Mm-hmm.
the 1982 Bell test experiment,
Mhm.
pairs of entangled photons were
Mhm.
generated and
Mhm.
sent in opposite directions towards two separate detectors.
Mhm.
Each detector was equipped with a polarizer that could measure the polarization angle of the incoming photon.
Mhm.
The orientation of the polarizers at each detector was switched randomly at very high speeds,
Mhm.
essentially being much faster than the photon's travel time
Mhm.
from the source to the
Mhm.
detectors.
Mhm.
This random switching made
Mhm.
sure that the measurement settings at each detector were determined
Mhm.
after the photons were already en route,
Mhm.
which removed any chance for the detectors to influence one another during the measurement.
Mhm.
As the photons arrived at their respective detectors, each
Mhm.
detector recorded the polarization outcome for
Mhm.
that specific measurement setting.
Mhm.
Thousands of pairs of measurements were collected, and the results were then analyzed to see
Mhm.
if the correlations between the photons' polarizations matched or exceeded the predictions of Bell's inequalities.
Mhm.
According to local hidden variable theories,
Mhm.
these correlations should be limited in strength. However, if quantum mechanics were correct, the correlations between the entangled
Wait,
photon
wait,
pairs
wait,
should
wait,
exceed
wait, wait.
by Bell's
Why should they
inequality.
be? Why should they be limited in strength? What's the limitation? I don't get it. What is the limitation? What do you mean? What's the limitation? Why should there be a limitation? I don't get that.
Well, the limitation on correlation strength imposed by the Bell's inequalities, it arises from the assumptions of local realism. It's a
Fine.
classical
Why should
idea
there?
that particles
Yeah, but
have definite properties.
right, but I have two particles that have hidden variables, meaning they both decided during their creation on something, on the result of the measurement. That's it. And then you send them apart, but they're already pre-decided on the results of the experiment. They have a hidden variable that they share. When you conduct the experiment on one and then on the other or simultaneously, yeah, they already agreed ahead of time how to react to the experiment. So why are you saying there is a
Because of
limit?
prediction.
What?
Because that's what the limitation on correlation strength is,
What do
which
you
was
mean?
imposed on Bell's
What do you
inequalities.
mean? I don't understand. I don't understand. Why? Who are you to?
It's
Who are you?
you'll need to study what local realism is
No, just answer the
in order
question.
to understand it.
What do you mean I need to study? What kind of answer is that during a debate? Answer the question.
I did. I told you what it was. Local realism.
No, answer the question. I mean, I created two.
That's the answer. Local realism.
That's
That's how there's limitations on correlation strength. I don't get what else to say.
Wait, let me tell you again the
You've given me an
case.
implication that you know what Bell's inequalities is, but you're
Wait,
not understanding it.
why
So
are
I
you
don't know
talking? Why are you switching the topic to me? We're not talking about me. We're talking about quantum entanglement.
I'm not switching the topic to you.
Wait, what?
I'm not talking about you. I'm saying I
Mhm.
thought you knew
Let's
about what Bell's inequalities was.
no, please don't reference me. Please don't. Let's not reference me. We're talking about quantum entanglement. I'm not part of this
Yes,
debate.
but I'm not sure if you're educated enough to know
Okay,
what
okay, okay.
quantum
We're not.
entanglement
Don't talk
is.
about
How
me.
can you
We don't care. We don't care
what it
about
is and
me.
not
We
know?
let's not. Please, let's not talk about me. I don't want to waste my time. I want to talk about quantum entanglement.
Yes,
So let's
but
not.
you don't seem to know
No,
what
no, no. I don't want
quantum
to talk about
entanglement
me.
is.
No, I don't want to talk about me. Let's talk about quantum entanglement. Stop talking. Stop
We
ref.
are, but you
So
don't know what it
Stop.
is.
Stop saying that. We're not talking about me. Please, let's talk about quantum entanglement. So I
Oh my
created.
god.
What? I created two particles that have opposite spins because right everything is fine. So I'm sending them, but as I'm creating them, during the creation, besides having opposite spins or similar spins, whatever, they're also maybe sharing a hidden variable that I'm not aware of. They already decided between themselves how they're going to react to the measurement that I'm going to conduct. So the correlation is baked into the cake. It's always going to be correlated, always. I've written the code. It works. It's easy. Einstein said it's easy. Hidden variables, no problem. You don't need you don't need magic. You don't need faster than light. You don't need instantaneous communication. You don't need it. Hidden
Yes,
variables.
you're doing a classic interpretation of the local hidden variable theory.
Oh, what? Please repeat.
You're doing a very classic interpretation of the local hidden
Okay.
variable.
I no, stop. We're not talking about me. Just answer the question.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking
Yes,
about
you
your
are.
argument.
Okay, look, I don't care about. I don't know what even you said. So answer the question. I
Your
create.
argument. I'm talking about your argument.
Okay, so again, I'll repeat my argument again. So I'm presenting an alternative explanation to the correlation between two entangled particles. Namely, during creation, they predetermined, they shared the conclusion or the reaction to the measurement. They already predetermined the reaction to the measurement that I'm going to present to both of them. Then I separate them by the universe. The visible universe separates them. And then I simultaneously measure both of them. And they both react in a correlated way. But that's not because of instant communication. That's because they have a hidden variable. They predetermined between themselves. They share the reaction, that hidden variable that determines the reaction to the measurement. So it looks like they're communicating instantaneously, but I can explain it with a hidden variable. What's wrong with that? Why do you need instant communication?
It's wrong.
What do you mean? How do you know it's wrong?
The idea that the correlation between entangled particles could be baked into the cake through a hidden variable shared at the moment of creation, it doesn't hold up because it cannot account for the strength and nature of the correlations
Why
observed
not?
in experiments.
Why not? Why not? Why not?
Because it directly contradicts other experiments done and proven by actual physicists
Wait.
and scientists that have researched this for years.
Wait. That's
It doesn't
appeal.
make sense.
That's appeal to physicists and appeal, and then you're appealing. You're not the.
That's not a real fallacy.
Look, you need to answer the question.
I answered the question.
You did not. You appealed. No, you
why
appealed.
Your argument doesn't make sense.
No, you didn't. You appealed.
It doesn't account for the strength and
What does that mean?
of the correlation.
What does that mean? I don't know. What do you mean? I mean, I don't know what that. I don't know what. I honestly don't know what these words mean. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I just continue the sentence. That's a good introduction. Continue. I'm listening. Go on. Yeah. Yeah, I'm listening.
Okay, I cannot account for the strength and nature of the correlations or experiment.
Yeah,
It refers
yeah.
to the fact that hidden variable theories cannot explain
Yeah.
the exact level of correlation
Yeah.
between a measurement.
Yeah. What's your evidence? That's a good assertion. What's your evidence? What's your evidence that it cannot? Wait, what's your evidence that it cannot account? I mean, go on. That's a good introduction. What's your evidence that it cannot? Like, I wrote the code and it works. I can show you any correlation you want. I can produce.
Evidence that
Yeah?
hidden variables cannot account for
What's the evidence? What's the evidence? What's the evidence?
Theorem.
What's the
Bell's theorem.
What is the evidence?
Bell's
That's an
theorem.
appeal.
Bell's theorem.
Stop. You're
Bell's theorem
stop.
and extensive experimental results. No, you're just interrupting me.
Fine. Okay. Then
Entangled
no, don't appeal.
experiments
Okay.
comes from Bell's theorem and
Okay.
extensive
Stop appealing.
experimental results
Stop
showing
appealing.
violations
Stop
of
appealing.
Bell's
Stop.
inequalities.
Stop appealing to Bell. I don't care about Bell. Let's talk about evidence. What is the evidence?
That is evidence.
Let me-
If you just don't like the evidence,
No.
I get you don't
No.
like it, but that's
No.
on you.
Stop talking about me. Stop talking about me. I don't care about me. Let's talk about the evidence. So I told you we can create two particles, and they at the time of the creation they share a variable, some random variable that they share. That is the flipping of the coin. That is the result of a flip of a coin, and that is how they're both going to randomly, quote unquote, react to the measurement. They already conspired they conspired together to react randomly but identically to the measurement. What?
Do an experiment. Prove it. Do an experiment.
No, it's
guys,
just
Have you guys? Have
If you
thought
can't,
of God?
prove this theory with an experiment, then it's wrong because there's no evidence to support your claim.
No.
I have evidence, but you're not accepting that evidence.
No. Your evidence is that the experiment took place, but there's two ways to explain the experiment. One is with.
There is. I
Let me
only
talk. Let me
explained
talk.
one
Let me
way.
talk. Let me talk. Let me talk. One way to explain it is with spooky action at a distance, faster than light communication, as if by telepathy, quote unquote, between the two particles. That's one explanation. Another explanation is with hidden variables. There's two ways to account for the same experiment. And all I'm saying is that what? All I'm saying
You don't
is
understand what the
stop
experiment
referencing
is.
me. Stop
You don't know what it is.
stop referencing me. Stop saying
I
what.
don't see why you don't want to be referenced. This is your
Don't waste my
argument,
time.
but
Don't
you
waste.
don't want to be
Don't
referenced.
waste my
What
time.
does that-
Don't
No,
talk about
you're
me.
wasting everyone's time here. You're wasting everyone's
Okay.
time here.
Just let's talk.
You're just removing
What-
things you don't like. because it
Stop.
doesn't
Stop
fit within your
referencing me.
argument.
Stop telling me what I do
I'm
or don't
going
like.
to reference
Stop.
whether you like it or not.
Stop saying what I like or don't like. Let's not talk about me. We're talking about quantum
That's
entanglement.
too bad.
No. Don't wait.
Yes,
Stop.
and we are.
Stop. We're not. Look. Let's not talk about what you think I like or don't like. Please. Let's not waste time. So there's two ways to explain an experiment. One is with your telepathy, or called what a quantum entanglement, called whatever you want. That's one way, faster than light, instant communication across the visible universe. That's one way to explain the results of the experiment. The other way is, as I explained it, as Einstein explained it, with hidden variables. All I'm saying is we don't need to claim that there must be faster than light communication because we have an alternative explanation, namely hidden variables. Hidden variables does not violate any law of nature, whereas your
Cannot be explained by local hidden
no,
variables.
it is
It
an
can't.
local hidden variables are an explanation, an alternative
No, they
explanation.
aren't.
I just gave you the explanation. Right? There's two ways to explain.
Your explanation is wrong.
What do you,
I don't know how else to tell you. It's wrong.
How? Why? Why is it wrong? How do you know it's wrong?
Because it contradicts Bell's theorem, which has
let's not
evidence.
forget. I don't. No appeal to anyone. It's me and you.
I'm not appealing
Yes,
to
you are.
anything.
Don't
That's an
mention no name.
experiment.
Don't.
It's a
I
valid
don't. No.
science
Tell
experiment.
me. No. Tell me from first principles why hidden variables don't explain the experiment of sending two entangled particles. We send them to two different sides of the universe. We conduct separate measurements, and the measurements are correlated. Why is hidden variables not a good explanation? What's wrong with the explanation?
Because they fail to explain the correlations between two entangled particles, because the observed correlations are stronger than any local hidden
What do you mean?
variable
Okay,
theory
stronger.
allows.
What do you mean? What do you mean? I don't know what that means. I can make it. What do you mean? What's your evidence? What's your evidence for that? Why do you say that? I
I've
don't know.
shown you evidence.
No, you didn't.
You
No, you
don't
didn't.
like the evidence.
Stop talking about me. Stop
Bell's
talking
theorem.
about me. Stop.
Bell's theorem.
No, don't reference
Bell's
anyone.
theorem.
Don't reference anyone. Stop referencing.
Oh, okay. So I'm not allowed to give. You want me to give evidence, but I can't give evidence because you don't like it.
No,
Why?
don't reference a person's name. Don't. That's not evidence.
It's an experiment. It's an experiment
Tell me
named after a person.
tell me what is the experiment? Tell me about the experiment. What's your evidence that the correlation in hidden variables cannot be as strong as I want it to be? It's as strong as I want it to be. I don't understand. Who is putting a limit on how strong the correlation? Yeah.
That the laws of nature put the limit. When we say that the correlations between entangled particles are stronger than what hidden variable theories allow, we mean that the degree of alignment between measurement outcomes is greater than what any classical local hidden variable model could predict. I don't get why this is so hard for you to understand. It's basic physics. Basic physics. You learned this in school.
What? Okay, again, I'm sorry. I create two particles, and during the time of the creation, they're entangled. During the time of the creation, these two particles share a hidden variable. It's a random number or some flip of the coin of some randomness They share it, and that is going to determine how they will react to the measurement. It's already predetermined before I send them each on their way. They are completely correlated, 100% correlated. They both will react identically or oppositely, depending on if the opposite spin or the same spin, but they will be measured identically. That they share the variable that determines the flip of the coin, the probability of how they will react to the measurement. They share it from creation. They're 100%. There's no more correlation available in logic. It's 100% correlated always. Then you send them on their way, and then you measure them simultaneously, and you get either the same results or opposite results because they share a hidden variable. You cannot.
God, you're saying
Hold
the
on.
same thing.
Just one thing. You cannot make it stronger. You cannot claim it's not strong enough. It's 100% strong. They're completely
It's not.
sharing. What?
They're not. You're wrong.
How do
The
you-
idea that two
It's an
entangled particles share a
explanation.
hidden
What do you mean?
variable at the
No.
moment of
What do you mean?
creation, which then determines how they will respond to measurements, sounds plausible, sure, at 1st,
Mhm.
but the view doesn't hold up against experimental evidence.
What's the evidence?
Why are you going against
What's the evidence?
experiments?
What's the evidence? I don't know
If
what.
I
what
say the evidence, will you shut it down?
if you reference someone's name, I'm asking you for the evidence. You're in court. Imagine you're in
Bell
court.
inequalities
No,
and the
that's a
limit on
no.
predetermined
Don't
causation.
reference. Just tell me the evidence. I don't.
It's an experiment.
No.
You
Okay.
want an
I'm done.
experiment? I'm
I'm
giving
done.
you an
I'm
experiment.
done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. With all due respect.
Bell's
Thank you.
inequalities and the
No.
limit on predetermined
No.
correlation.
There's no limit.
Angle-dependent
No.
correlation in quantum
No.
mechanics.
No.
Random measurement settings and distance.
Stop.
I gave you evidence.
No,
you
you
just
didn't.
don't like it.
No, stop referencing
did.
me. Stop referencing me. Look, I give up. Look, I tried. You tried. I don't know how more to explain to you what I'm saying. I honestly don't know. And when it comes to, I'm asking you for
I gave
evidence.
you
Wait,
a
1 second.
Wikipedia link.
Let's just say, okay, when I ask you for evidence, you tell me someone's name. I tell you, please stop referencing names. I don't care. Then you tell me I don't like. I told you, no, hold on. Let me know. And then I tell you, please don't talk about me, what I like, what I don't like. Don't waste my time. That's it. We've done this a couple of times again and again. So I give up. I don't want to waste anybody's time. I give up. Look, fine. It's fine.
It's the name of an experiment.
I
It's an experiment
don't care.
named
I don't
after
care. I
someone.
don't
It's
care. I
not
don't
the
care. I
person.
don't care. I asked you. Look, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't
Oh, then
matter.
stop debating. No,
Yes.
shut up. I want you to stop debating and leave the server. If you're not going to like this evidence, which is named after people, then you need to stop debating. You don't know how to debate, and you don't know
Okay,
this
stop
physics. You
stop
just don't know
referencing
it.
me. Stop referencing me. It's okay.
Stop
Look,
referencing. Shut up.
okay,
I don't
stop,
care.
stop.
I'm allowed
All right.
to reference you. That's
Fine.
how a debate works.
Okay.
You
And
can reference me.
all right.
I can reference you.
Okay.
That's how
I'm not
we
interested.
debate each
Look,
other.
okay. You've done your best. I've done my best. We tried to convince each other. We're two intellectuals. It's fine. I respect you. You respect me. We've done our best. It's fine. It's okay. Maybe tomorrow I'll wake up and I'll say, oh, I agree with this guy. Fine. Maybe you'll wake up tomorrow morning and you'll decide you agree with me. It's fine. It's okay. No big deal.
I'm not going to agree with you.
Fine.
I was taught this.
I
in
don't. It doesn't matter.
school.
I'm just saying maybe it's possible. I'm not. It's not important. All I'm saying is we don't need to have any hard feelings. It's fine. I feel that you know this stuff very well. I don't know how you feel about me. It's fine. But look. I'm here. I'm here to stress test my conclusion that quantum entanglement doesn't exist. So I'm open minded. I've been doing a deep dive into quantum mechanics for 6 months. A deep dive. I've been doing nothing but quantum mechanics for 6 months, basically. And I didn't decide on day one that quantum entanglement is BS. I gave it time. I kept on studying more and more quantum mechanics. I kept on studying. And then it came time, okay, I know enough. Let me try and tackle it again. and this time I wrote the Python scripts, and that's it. I can recreate any quantum entanglement experiment with a simple hidden variable. So I give up. As far as I'm concerned, hidden variables, just as Einstein said, it explains away any spooky action at a distance. I don't need spooky action at a distance. I don't need telepathy between entangled particles. For me, hidden variables is it's a legitimate explanation that does not violate the laws of nature, whereas spooky action at a distance is a complete violation of the way we know nature.
It's not. It's not a violation.
Look, we
What
you
Einstein said was outdated and fixed at a later point in the
fine
1980s.
fine.
Einstein said that
It's
in
not
the
important.
30s.
Not
It was
important.
updated in
It's
the
not
60s
important.
and
It's
updated in
not.
the 80s.
It's not important that Einstein said or didn't say. It's honestly not important. I say it. That's what it's important. As far as I'm concerned, he also came to the same conclusion, but it's really not important. I came to this conclusion on my own. I have the script. I published. The papers are available. I give up. I know I gave it a chance. I gave it 6 months. I've studied it. It's like being, I gave this cult 6 months to prove to me I'm wrong. At this point, the cult obviously is a cult. There's nothing to it. It's utter BS.
Cult?
Yes, if you believe in something that to me is obviously wrong, it's a cult, sure. Quantum entanglement. I'm not saying quantum entanglement, just quantum entanglement for now. Just in our discussion, quantum entanglement to me is a cult. Of course, you believe in obviously something that you cannot convince me of. So I'm sorry, it's a cult. What else? What else do you think it is to me?
If you think this is a cult, then you're just an idiot.
Fine.
That's all.
I understand how you feel. Maybe I would have reacted the same way 6 months ago to someone who would have expressed my opinion when I knew less than what I know now. Maybe I doubt it, because I don't call people idiots unless I feel they're idiots. But maybe I would have felt it's like an idiotic position. Fine, it's fine. It's fine. Either way, it's fine. I appreciate your time. I appreciate you taking the time to talk about it. I mean, at this point, I don't see the point in going through this loop again. So like I've given it so much time. I've written the scripts. Hidden variables explains away any entangled experiment that I've seen. Hidden variables does not violate the laws of nature. And spooky action at a distance is faster. It's not faster than light. It's instant communication across the visible universe, or even beyond the visible universe. There's no limits. It's beyond black holes. You can throw an entangled particle into a black hole, and according to Bohr and Bell, these particles are still measuring one of them impacts the measurement of the other. How? No explanation. Magic. But I can explain it with a hidden variable. No, hidden variable, no good. We like magic. Fine, you're a cult. That's the definition of a cult.
It's not magic though. Like,
To
our
me,
experiments have evidence.
to violate the laws of nature, to me, is a cult. Nature has laws. The
It
speed
doesn't violate the laws of nature.
information cannot travel faster than light. We've never seen information traveling faster than light. So you're claiming that the two particles are communicating faster than light, not faster, instantaneously. And then you're also saying, but that's not even a violation of the laws of nature. Look, if you then
Instantaneously says the speed of light.
no. If you would say they're communicating at the speed of light, up to including the speed of light, that's fine. But you're saying they communicate faster than the speed of light allows them to communicate. The instant You're saying that if I measure them instantaneously across, right, I send one to one side of the universe and the other I send to the other side of the universe, and I stay in the center. And now I send a signal, go ahead, test them both to both sides. And both particles are tested with billions of light years separating them. And you're telling me that they're going to influence each other while being tested simultaneously across the visible, even the beyond the visible universe, across the cosmic horizon, inside black holes. And you say, yeah, they're still entangled. All right, then at this point, and I say, how? We've never seen this. This violates the speed of light. And you're telling me, no, it doesn't.
It doesn't violate
Then
nonsense
I
theory
have
of general relativity.
if you say it doesn't even violate relativity, then of course I give up. Like, you're not only are you
Because it
violating.
doesn't.
Look, fine. Then this is why I consider you a cult. You're violating laws of nature, and you're violating the laws of logic, telling me that you're not violating the laws of nature, because that's already a violation of
Because
of the
it's
law.
not. I can explain it to you if you want.
We've tried. I've given you many chances. I don't want to waste my
The
time.
reason the reason why
Mhm.
instantaneously
Mhm.
doesn't mean
Mhm.
faster than the speed of light in the
Mhm.
context of quantum entanglement.
Mhm.
First off,
Mhm.
it doesn't break the laws of nature because one, there's no information transfer. The reason
What
why
do
it
you
doesn't
mean?
break the laws of
What do you
nature,
mean?
specifically
What do
Einstein's
you
theory of
mean?
relativity, is
What
that
do you
there's
what?
no usable
How?
information which is
What?
transferred faster than
What do you mean? You're saying one impacts the other. They impact each other. They're in cahoots in
when we
telepathy.
measure one particle, we
Mhm.
instantly know the outcome for the other particle.
Yeah.
But we can't use this to send messages or information. The results appear correlated, but we can't control the outcome of the measurement, meaning we can't use entanglement to communicate
That's
in any
like
meaningful way.
that's like saying that person A can send a message to person B instantaneously across the visible universe, but to me it's
No, it
useless.
doesn't,
Wait one second,
because
one second,
there is no information.
wait, hold on. You're saying person A can communicate with person B across the cosmic horizon, across black holes, but because it's not useful to me, then it never took place. It doesn't violate the laws of nature. Look, this is a violation of the laws of logic. This is a violation of the laws of language. I give up. You're a cult. You belong to a cult. It's fine. It's fine. Many people belong to many cults. We live together. It's fine. People believe Jesus created the.
I just explained to
You did
you
not.
how.
You did not.
Yes, I did. I explained to you
No.
clearly
No, you didn't.
in pure English
Just
how
like
it doesn't break the speed of light.
just like a
It
flat
doesn't go the
just
speed
like
of light.
just like a flat earther explains to me the earth is flat. That's basically what
The
you are.
Earth isn't flat.
I know.
The Earth isn't flat.
I-
There is no religion. I already told you
there
why it
is.
doesn't break the laws of nature.
You're just as bad as any person that believes Jesus created the universe, or any person believes the earth is flat. You're just as bad. You believe in nonsense.
How?
We
I've
went
given
through
you
this. I
experimental
give up.
evidence.
No, you didn't. You gave me a reference to a name, and when I questioned it, you told me how terrible I feel about it, and I told you stop referencing me and stop referencing
Give a
names.
name. I gave an experiment.
No, you didn't. You did not go through the experiment. And it doesn't matter.
Bell's theorem.
It doesn't matter. You're telling me
Why doesn't it matter?
Wait, because
it's an
you're telling me
experiment that
no,
proves
it doesn't matter. It doesn't know, because you're telling me that the correlation of hidden variables is not strong enough. But I told you it's 100% strong.
It's strong. Also, you need to respond to the person inside of the chat. They just said your code is flawed.
My code. The code is flawed.
Yes, for your software
You
simulation.
also can do. Wait. The code is flawed. You also can do the experiment using code. Also, red flag. They use ChatGPT for code. Okay, they said the code is flawed. How is the code flawed? Before you move on to other claims, what is the flaw? Point to the flaw. Anyway, look, I can explain this. Get a mic. Furry Republican, get a mic. Is it Furry Republican that's talking? I guess. Get a mic. I don't want to read. You can type. I'll take a look at it. Just tell me what the flaw in the code is. Because you can't simulate true quantum entanglement. It only simulates a system which is based on classical hidden variables. Look, it's just an explanation. The purpose of the code is to show an alternative viable explanation as to what could be happening between the particles. If the particles have a hidden variable or hidden variables that they predetermine the result of the measurement, then this is what we would see. This is all I'm showing. Then the experiment isn't valid. No, it's not an experiment. It's a theory. I'm just showing that if there is hidden variables, it would look like spooky action at a distance. So I'm just saying it's an alternative explanation. I'm saying there's two explanations to any experiment that looks like spooky action at a distance. One is spooky action at a distance. There is telepathy across black holes. That's one explanation. That's a violation of the laws of nature. That's one explanation. Fine. Maybe the laws of nature are wrong. Another explanation is there's a hidden variable. The two particles, upon creation, predetermined exactly with 100% strength. You cannot have any more strength added. There's no more than 100% strength. They predetermined exactly with 100% strength. They predetermined how they will be measured. It's a viable alternative explanation to the spooky action at a distance, to magic, to Jesus created the universe, to flat earth, to whatever. It's a government, whatever you want to say. It's just an alternative. It's an alternative explanation. I can say it in words, I can show it in code. It's just an alternative theory to explain an experiment. If you submit it to the scientific community, no one will agree with your theory and you will likely get criticism from physicists and other scientists. Bell's theorem experiment doesn't violate the laws of physics. That's not how quantum mechanics works. Yes, I don't know what Bell's theorem is, and I don't care what Bell's theorem is. If you tell me the two particles communicate instantaneously across space, not locally, that is
Wait, you don't know what the theorem is?
I don't care. Not only do I not know, I don't care. So we're not here to debate.
Well, then what?
We're not
There's
here.
no point in talking on the subject. Then.
We're not fine.
You don't know what it is.
I told you, don't reference me. We're not here to talk about me. We're here to talk about quantum entanglement. If you have anything to say about,
can't talk about quantum entanglement.
We're talking
because
not about me.
Certain someone
not
who
about
does
me.
not want
No,
to be
we're not
referenced
talking about.
doesn't know what it
No, don't waste my time. I don't want. Look, if you can
No,
leave. You don't have to stay.
You're wasting out because you don't know what it is. You
We're
admitted
not talking.
that you don't know what
We're
it is.
not talking about me. I'm listening to the evidence you have as to quantum entanglement, not being BS. If you don't talk about me,
I put the evidence. I
rejected
the evidence.
it. We've been
down.
through this. I rejected it, and I explained to you multiple
no,
times.
that's not what I'm going to say. That's
Okay,
not
let
what
me
I'm going to say.
let me read. Let me read the
evidence
comment.
down.
Let me read. Let me read the. One second. Let me read the comment. I'll be. Let me. We've been through this multiple times. Let me read the comment. So, quantum mechanics allows for correlations that are stronger or more precise than what classical theories with hidden variables predict in certain situations, but it doesn't mean more than 100% correlation. Instead, it means that the pattern of correlation changes in ways that classical physics can't explain. You don't know, question mark. You can't debate quantum entanglement if you don't even know what the Bell's theorem is. That's retarded. Okay, so again, please don't reference me. I'm not going to talk about me. Let's talk about your evidence for quantum entanglement. So I look, there's two ways to explain the experiment known as entanglement, right? So I don't deny that entanglement can happen. The two particles can appear to be entangled, namely that measuring one of them and measuring the other simultaneously will give either correlated or anti-correlated results. I'm not saying, right, that's possible. I'm open-minded, that's fine. I'm just saying there's two ways to explain this correlation. One is spooky action at a distance. The two particles have telepathy that is faster than light, it's instantaneous, and to me that's a violation of relativity, a law of nature. That's one option. But relativity might be wrong. It might be possible to instantly communicate across the visible universe or the invisible universe. Anything is possible. But the laws of nature that we are aware of say that it's impossible. So that's a violation of the law of nature. But I'm open minded. Maybe we got the laws of nature wrong. That's one option. Another option, much simpler, and that is upon creation of the two particles, they share the answer to how they're going to be measured. And then when they're sent off their merry way, they react the same way or anti the same way in opposite ways, but it's 100% correlated. They appear to be 100% correlated because they share the answer to the measurement. Upon creation, they shared. In the creation, they shared the answer to the measurement. That's an alternative explanation that does not violate the laws of nature. It's a simple explanation. So all I'm saying is, I would rather, right? I would rather have the explanation, the hidden variables explanation, the hidden variables theory. That's much more palatable than to rethink and rediscover the laws of nature that we've built particle accelerators. We've tried to go past the speed of light. We know that as we get closer to the speed of light, the particle becomes heavier, more massive, and it's impossible to push it beyond the speed of light. It's impossible to push.
Exactly.
Right, so there's no faster than light communication as far as we know. So to tell me that the two particles.
There is no communication.
What do you
There
mean?
isn't
Nah,
any.
this
That's
guy's cooking. You're getting your shit raw.
Read Bell's theorem. You've never even heard of it. You don't
Yeah.
even know what it is.
Yeah,
and you're talking about quantum entanglement.
Yeah, we're not talking about me, and we're not talking about anyone. We're talking about you presenting evidence.
It's an experiment.
Look, there's two explanations to any experiment. There's
An
two
experiment.
Okay.
Bell's theorem is an experiment.
Yeah, fine, but there's two explanations. I give you an explanation that is 100%, gives you 100% correlation. You telling me that it's not strong enough doesn't make any sense. I give you 100% correlation. The two particles
I've
will.
already told you
Yeah.
why your experiment, which you didn't even perform correctly, is wrong and doesn't make sense and is flawed and contradicts every other experiment ever made. It doesn't make sense.
I'm just giving an
I don't know how many
I'm
times
just-
I have to tell you
No,
this.
I don't have an experiment.
I've given you
No,
evidence
no.
that you've ignored.
No.
And your code doesn't even make sense. And you've just been saying the same things over and over again without actually replying to what I've said. You haven't proven anything I've said wrong. You've just dismissed everything I've said. But because of that, all you're doing now is either saying, "Oh, well, logic says this." It actually does break the laws of physics when it doesn't. And no matter what I say, I'll just be called a cultist or whatever. Like, dude, please use your critical thinking skills. Please. This is a huge waste of time for everyone here.
No,
There is no point in debating you for this.
No,
I'm
no.
out of here, alright?
Okay, thank you.
Don't bother trying to debate this, because you don't have any sort of logical pathway using this argument, alright? Just stop. I understand what you're trying to do. I understand that science needs people like you to be skeptical about these things, but what you're doing specifically, your argument is wrong and it's flawed. I've tried to explain it to you. You don't like the explanation. You called me a cultist because of it. I don't care about this anymore because you're just going to say the same stuff over and over again. All right, this is done. I'm
Thank
out of
you.
here.
I sent you a friend
Europa, good
request.
luck, because
Thank you.
you're not gonna get anything out of this. All right,
I
I
sent you.
suggest just leave.
I sent. Oh. Let's read some comments. Ah, good. This is a good discussion. I'm happy that I'm having this discussion because I always I mean, when I'm having this discussion, it becomes clearer to me that there's nothing to it. Like my intuition is, I'm maybe I need to study this. There's something else I'm missing. What's going on? But when you talk to people, you realize no, there's nothing. That's it. We've reached the bottom of the barrel or the bottom of the rabbit hole. I'm not saying there is a bottom of a barrel. I'm saying that we've reached the bottom of the rabbit hole, and that's it. And I could not find any evidence for quantum entanglement. So that's all I'm saying.
Isn't it?
What?
Isn't it predictive?
What do you mean? Isn't it
Isn't it
predictive?
predictive?
What do you mean?
I thought that's why it was so popular. You don't know what predictive means?
I'm beginning to
Like
under.
What? Like it predicts an outcome, right? So like you use the theory of quantum entanglement.
No, you don't.
To
No.
an experimental design.
No, you have two
That's how
ways. No, there's two ways. I mean, you've done the experiment and you've noticed that when you entangle two particles, let's say you create them both from a single parent, so they have opposite spins, so they're entangled. Their spins are entangled, and then you notice that when you measure one, or you measure them both simultaneously, then the results are probabilistic but identical, meaning every time it's completely different and unpredictable, but what's predictable is that they both give you the same answer. So you've noticed this 100% of the time. Okay, so now you have the power of prediction, that you know that the next time you will test this, you'll get the same answer. They will be correlated. You've tested it a trillion times, literally, because you're using, like, let's say, photons. So there's trillions of trillions is a small number, and even one of them, if it would be uncorrelated, it would pop up, and nothing ever pops up. So you're absolutely being correct when you say I have a predictive power that the two entangled particles give the same random but the same measurement, even though they're separated. So the predictive power you have just because you've done the experiment. But the explanation, well, okay, that's important. So there's two explanations. So the popular explanation is Jesus is the two particles are using telepathy to simultaneously give the same measurement. That's one explanation. Einstein called it spooky action at a distance, and of course he didn't like it. I don't like it, but that's actually the by far more popular explanation. The other explanation, much simpler, doesn't need. I don't need Jesus. I don't need ghosts. I don't need nonsense. I don't need telepathy. The other explanation, as proposed by Professor Einstein, is hidden variable. When we created the two entangled particles, they shared upon creation the result to how they will both be measured. It's a flip of the coin, but they shared the result of the measurement. Now you send them off to their merry ways and you measure them and they give you the same result always. Fine, but that's because upon creation they shared that answer to a flip of the coin that they did upon creation, and that is the hidden variable that Einstein proposed, and that is an alternative explanation to how remote entangled particles always give coincident measurements. So there's two alternative explanations to this phenomenon, to entanglement. One is spooky and one is simple. One violates the laws of nature and one doesn't. And most physicists.
Why would it necessarily violate the law of nature?
Dude really said what I call a trans 9-year-old a nigger. Yes, I would. I'll smack that little kid. What the fuck? Fuck transgender people. They all need to die.
I muted that guy. Everyone is welcome to mute that guy. Yeah, what was the question? Let me see, how long have I been here? I've been here for almost 4 hours. All right. So this guy Alex the Wickerby says, no, the argument is flawed. Bro learned physics at McDonald's. That is literally ad hominem. Bro learned physics at Burger King. Literally ad hominem. Bro learned physics on Roblox Classroom Simulator. Literally ad hominem. So I'm not going to reply. Politics bot. California voters overwhelmingly vote in favor of. Okay, it's a bot. I don't see the point. Hello, Bosniak.
Mr. Slave,
Yes, my friend. Yes.
are you an actual slave?
Yes, I'm an actual living.
A slave.
Yes.
A slave to your lust, a slave to your emotions, a slave to what? Physically, mentally, metaphysically, theosophically.
What is it to my lust? I don't know if it's my lust. I guess it's my lust, yes. In a certain way, from a certain point of view, yes. But
Let's see.
I'd rather discuss quantum entanglement rather than discuss me. I find me boring. So, do you have a position on the quantum entanglement question?
Quantum entangle.
Quantum.
Why do you say so?
What?
So
Go
why do you
ahead.
say it's bullshit? Let's hear it.
It's so actually, I just don't have evidence that there is quantum entanglement. So I can present you my case, but I don't know what you know. So the best would be for you to present to me your evidence for quantum entanglement. Then I can maybe try and react to it. Maybe you'll convince me that I've been.
Firstly,
Mhm.
yeah. Firstly, we would have to come to the basis of quantum physics and the fundamental theory. Correct? Quantum physics in Deutschland, right?
No,
So quantum chemistry, quantum field theory,
No.
quantum technology,
No.
right?
No.
So I'm asking you. It's well described in what? Classical physics, right?
Wait, hold on. So I said no to all the things that you said. I said no. We don't need any prior knowledge. I can explain this to my grandma and have a discussion about this with my grandma without her knowing anything about anything in the universe. There's nothing you need to
I think
know.
quantum.
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
think quantum. I think quantum physics are important. So let's get to the basis of the theory first.
No, I don't think we need to know. I've explained this multiple times to multiple people who know nothing about physics. Why not?
Why
what?
not?
Why not what?
Why shouldn't we look at the basis of the quantum field? Go on.
You can look, but I don't see how it's relevant. I just honestly don't. We can discuss any quantum entanglement experiment without knowing anything about physics. I've done it many times. I've talked to people.
All right, but we have to come to the basis of understanding the quantum entanglement, which is the measurement of physical properties such as position, metamole, spin, or polarization. So I'm asking you, how do we come to the conception of the wave function collapse? Go on. So what is your disagreement? What is your disagreement about? Curious.
No, you need. I said already. You need to present to me your evidence for quantum entanglement. So otherwise, I don't see how we can have a discussion.
Well, then I would have to go to the basis of several people within the physics aspect. So Albert Einstein.
Okay,
Correct.
so when you're ready to present your evidence for quantum entanglement, I'm waiting, and I'll gladly entertain any evidence you present.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
Have you ever heard of the EPR paradox?
Barely, honestly. Honestly,
Do you know what it is?
not really.
It's a thought experiment.
I don't care. So, do you have any evidence for?
You don't.
I don't care. So, do you have any evidence when you're ready and willing?
So,
Mhm.
so wait, you're asking for a basis of understanding the conceptual manner, the entangled state.
No. I'm
But
asking.
you have to come to the conception.
No.
Stop.
No, I'm not. So
Let me
I
finish.
asked you.
The thought ex-
No.
Oh,
No,
God.
not at all.
You want the evidence?
Yes.
You want the evidence?
For quantum
Okay.
entanglement. You have
So
evidence?
you need to start.
No. Just
You need
present.
to start
No.
first.
Don't talk about me.
Stop.
Don't talk about me.
Stop talking.
Don't talk about me. I don't care what I need. You present to me the evidence you have.
You need to.
No, I don't care. I don't care. I don't want to talk about me. That's boring.
How will you get the evidence if you don't
You
know
will
the
present
basis
it.
of
You
it?
present. You present
I did.
evidence. No, you didn't.
I did.
You did not.
I did.
Did not.
What? Okay, I asked you what the
What
EPR
is the
paradox
what?
is.
Present
You
your
can't even tell me.
present your evidence. What's your evidence?
Okay, my evidence is the EPR paradox.
Okay, good.
That's my evidence.
Good title. Go on. I'm listening. What's the evidence?
It's a thought experiment.
Yeah, go on. I'm
right,
listening.
by Albert Einstein
Yes.
and other physicians.
Yes.
Right. So my question to you, it's a thought experiment that involves a pair of particles, right, which later became known as entangled state. Correct?
Whatever. Go
Okay.
on. I'm listening.
So the problem is if I know it and you don't know it, how are you going to come to the conceptual understanding of quantum
No.
entanglement?
We're not talking about me. You present your evidence for quantum entanglement. Go ahead.
All right. I think this is pointless.
Yes, I agree.
Yes. Because you're fixed minded. That's your problem. Because you're so subjective.
Let's not talk about me. So present your evidence for quantum entanglement. I'm listening.
Are you asking for personal feeling?
No, I'm asking for evidence for quantum entanglement.
Okay. So do you want an objective statement?
I want you to present.
Is that what you're looking for? An objective truth?
No, tell me about what evidence you have that quantum entanglement exists.
So I just gave you one.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about.
EPR paradox. It's literally a thought experiment that's by Albert Einstein and other physicians, right?
Oh, fine. I don't know. Go on.
It's the basis of physical reality provided by quantum mechanics, right?
I don't know. What's the evidence?
Basis,
What's the evidence? Tell me the evidence. What evidence?
What it does is it argues the elements of reality.
Okay.
Correct?
What's the? I don't know. What's the evidence you have that quantum entanglement exists? What's your evidence?
Okay. How do you think a basis comes to an evidence, some kind of evidence?
I don't.
How's the theory
I don't
work?
even know what you just asked.
What's
your evidence? Just present. I don't ask me. You present to me your evidence.
Okay. Once again, how do we come to the basis that a theory in itself, right, is an objective truth? How do we do that?
Look, that's a different discussion. Right now, I want.
Give me the category.
No.
Give me the stages.
That's it. No, I'm not
Give me the
interested.
stages.
Not interested.
Give me the stages. Give me the stages.
No.
Give me the stages. Give me the stages.
Nope. That's not. No. That's a different discussion.
So what you're doing right now is you're being degenerate, right? That's what you're doing.
Not right now. In general, I am.
Stop being.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, stop being degenerate. Okay.
So back to the point.
Yes.
How do we come to the conception of understanding theory? If you can't understand theory, then you are low IQ, buddy.
Okay.
Do you understand that?
I don't care. That's a discussion about.
Okay.
I'm not interested.
So,
in...
buddy, everyone knows.
Mhm.
Everyone knows. If a person cannot come to the conception of a theory, he is low IQ. That is objective fact.
Okay, that's a different discussion.
Okay.
That's a different day. I'll gladly have a discussion.
No, it's not, because I'm asking you if you know a theory, and you claim you don't. So
present your evidence.
I am trying to present to you.
What's your evidence? What's your evidence?
I presented to you.
You did not.
I have.
You did not.
I have presented
You
to
did
you
not.
a theory, a thought experiment, and you don't want to accept.
What's your evidence for quantum entanglement?
I just gave it to you.
You did not.
Yes.
Did not.
I explained it 4
No,
times.
no,
Do
you
you want me to go a 5th time?
You can go.
Yes, I did.
Okay. Then fine. Then look, it's a dead end.
What number? What number? What number am
I
I?
don't want to waste. I don't want to waste. I don't want to waste.
What number?
I don't want to
am I?
waste.
What number am
I
I?
don't.
What number? am I?
What do you mean number?
What number am I?
But I don't
'Cause
know.
I don't think I'm the first. I don't think I'm the first having this discussion.
No, it's it's you're not the first. No, you're not the first. Definitely not the first.
All right, I tell you what. You have a great day, mate. But if you want to set up a conversation about this, hit me up, man. Because I'll come back and just demolish you or dismantle you. So, all right.
Thank you.
I'll
Thank you.
leave, mate.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome.
So now we know the two sides of this debate. There is my side, who's curious, and there's the other side, who are the rest of the dummy dum-dums, the cult members. It's just a cult. That's all it is. It's just a cult. Quantum entanglement is just a cult. And you can see that it's actually dangerous to leave this cult. Because just by me asking for evidence for quantum entanglement, you see the literal, dangerous people that show up. Imagine this would be in real life. These are dangerous people. So, actually, legit scary. Legit scary. Okay, in addition to overwhelmingly passing Prop 36, why is politics bot telling me this nonsense? Let's see what else. What else we got? What else we got? Let me see that the audio is okay. Okay, audio is good. Audio is good. I must to tell you, audio, very good audio. Very good audio. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I must to tell to you, this is going much better than I expected. So maybe we should change the title until somebody else comes. Quantum entanglement appears to be nothing but the new emperor's new clothes. Yeah. Basically, I'm beginning to become a little bit of a hungering person, just a little bit hungering for the nourishment otherwise known as the foods. But let me read some commentations. Alex the Wicker Beast. The evidence is Bell's theorem, and here's a link. In all caps. Just read Bell's theorem, bro. It's the most well-known experiment for quantum mechanics. Bell's theorem, I don't care. So you need to present to me evidence that quantum entanglement is real. And now the trick is, any evidence you present, I can always, that's my claim, I can always explain it away with hidden variables. It's really very, very simple. And I can always guarantee 100% correlation or less. It's whatever correlation you want me to give you, I'll give you. A hidden variable gives you 100% correlation. So I don't know what we're even discussing. It's the weirdest thing. So people say, oh, quantum entanglement must be real. Okay, but there is an alternative explanation. Hidden variables is an alternative explanation to the spooky action in the distance. So why do you believe spooky action? Why do you believe spooky? Because people like believing in spooky. Spooky is fun. And hidden variables are boring. More hidden variables, that's boring. Spooky. The two particles are communicating across the visible universe instantaneously in telepathy. Ah, that's fun. Oh, it's violating the laws of nature. And it's not violating the laws of nature simultaneously. This is terrific. This is job security. This is job security. You know what? I don't even know if it's job security. I think it's just the mob effect, but I don't know. I mean, it's like, did Bohr start this nonsense? Bohr wasn't such an idiot. Why? I mean, Bohr was not dumb by any means. How did this happen? That this ridiculous theory became so prevalent. Oh, shut up. How did it become so prevalent? I don't get it. But apparently everyone today believes it. And if you dare tell them, well, I don't believe it, they come after you. They kommen sie bieten. They come after you. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you not believe in quantum entanglement? You're a terrible person. You're obviously a degenerate and you're dumb. This is like Christianity all over. Anyway, I need to go eat. I need to go eat the foods because the foods are delicious. I must to eat the foods. Europa into the break. If you guys do you wanna say goodbye? I think Europa was a nice person. Do it. Oh, okay. And that's Europa. And we have into the break sounds familiar. I have a familiarization. Uh-huh. So apparently I've known into the break. But he never responded except for becoming my friend. No, he never responded to my friendly quest. My friendly quest. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. It was a good stream. Thank you, Nick, for visiting. They had shallow root system. Yeah. Oil.
Hey, what's up? I just accepted your friend request. Can't talk though. Have a good night.
All right. Good night. Thank you. All right, everyone. I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for being with me and for creating great content together. So I'm gonna go now. Have a great rest of your night. Bye bye. Lululum. And thank you, YouTube, for hosting us. 2 people watching. I don't deserve your watchingness. Thank you, your watchingness. I'll see you later. I'm gonna go take a break, eats the foods, chillax, and maybe kill myself. Nobody knows. All right, everyone. Adios. Bye bye.